Tonight's game is brought to you by
Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet Buick GMC, TLG Peterbilt, West Plains Bank and Trust, Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, Goebel's Collision Repair, Miller's Satellite and Home Store, Iron Brand Realty, Par 4 and more, Wilbanks Tire, Habitat for Humanity, MSU West Plains, Car Mart of West Plains. Also brought to you by Butler Heating and Air, Hawkins Home and Lawn, Ozark Independent Living, Cape Electric, SMP Quality Auto Glass, State Farm Insurance Agent Justin Shelby, West Plains Wind Supply, Simmons Bank, Ozark Hills Realty, Don's Auto Service, Shrimp Runner, and brought to you by Edgeler and Harper, Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, Rick's Truck Repair, Bailey Chevrolet and GMC, and Wood Mechanical.
And now West Plains Zizzers football on the official home of the Zizzers, Hot Country KDY.
Helping in your community is a great feeling. Howell County Habitat for Humanity is working on building their 31st home this year. If you would like to be a volunteer, it is easy and quite rewarding. Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers to work on Saturdays. To step up to be a volunteer, call or go by the Habitat Restore at 1109 Porter Wagoner Boulevard. Do it once, and if you have fun, do it again. Howell County Habitat for Humanity, helping families one home at a time.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need, such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair? You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
The national anthem here at JFK Stadium in Travis. On our way up here, we ran into a little rain here and there, and when we got here, it hadn't quit.
It's still going. I mean, it's so strange. Last week, we were in the 80s, 90s, and this week we're now in the 60s. And it's
or
just
50s,
nice.
50s, yeah. And anyway, the Zizzers were coming to the field, the Parkview Vikings.
Yes, it's that time again, back to school. So if you're looking for fast, reliable internet, then you need HughesNet.
Did you know that HughesNet is faster than ever before? Plus, it comes with unlimited data and home Wi-Fi, so you can get all your schoolwork done no matter where you live. Give me a call today at Miller Satellite and Home Store, and I can save you $30 a month for the next 12 months with a price lock guarantee. Once again, that's Miller Satellite and Home Store, 417-255-1972.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan. We are now selling bulk feed available for pickup at our West Plains store. Stop in and fill feed tote sacks, bulk containers, and feed boxes. There's no need to go anywhere else. Buy in bulk and save. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler Heating and Air, your authorized Trane dealer, says now's the time. Because now through November 15th, you get an instant rebate on a new Trane system of up to $650. Get unbelievable comfort and reliability with a new Trane system from Butler Heating and Air. It's hard to stop at Trane.
BHA, Butler Heating
Now it's
and Air. Call 256-7984.
Building lasting relationships, one customer at a time.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills, it felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
So you bought the Chevy Trail Boss for the farm, but somehow her coffee's in the cup holder and the seat's set just right for her. And now she's taking it on her shopping trip. Guess whose truck it is now? Together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey, personally inviting you to come to Bailey Chevy GMC to find your new truck today.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Fall is here, and at Don's Auto Service, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the door. Don's Auto Service makes sure their expert staff gets you the best and most qualified information on your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered and are ready to get your vehicle ready for the upcoming winter months.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Save on America's favorite tractor, Kubota, from your family-owned Kubota dealer, Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Right now, get the L2502 package with loader, rotary cutter, box blade, and quick hitch for $394 per month with approved credit now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for details. That's Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgeler & Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubaugh with Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains. We have a huge selection of Buick SUVs in stock. Buick Encore GX, Buick Envista, Buick Envision, and the all-new 2025 Buick Enclave. The best discounts, the best selection, the best price. And, hey, we are Howell County's only Buick dealer within 100 miles of any direction.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
Attention, small business owners.
I'm State Farm penalty for delay a game because they were late getting to the field, and this is where they live.
Yeah, it's like their own backyard.
Yeah.
And I told you, I thought the referee was maybe just practicing. But
no, he wasn't practicing, no.
So is that a 5-yard penalty?
That's a 5-yard penalty for a delay of game, start the game. So the Zizzers, instead of kicking off the 40, they'll kick off from the 45.
Nice.
That's a start. Vikings are going to get the ball the first half. We're here at Parkview. Or shouldn't say Parkview, we're at JFK, John F. Kennedy Stadium here at the Parkview Stadium or at Parkview Grounds. And the Zizzers are going to kick it away. Doing the kicking for West Plains, number 17. That's Reed Cobb, senior kicker, left footer. Does a pretty good job.
Yes, he does. I noticed last week, he got a lot of height on those balls, had 2 touchbacks, too. That's what you want to have.
Yeah, I was going to say, if you can put the ball in the end zone, they can't run it back if you put it in the end zone. Unfortunately, we didn't put it in the end zone the first time.
Learned that lesson the hard way right off the bat.
That's right. The ball's on the 40-yard line. I thought we had to delay a game penalty.
They declined it.
Oh, did they really?
Yeah, interesting.
I wonder why they did that. Anyway, Cobb to approach the ball. Here we go, folks. Kickoff. It's a low-line drive. Bounces across, picked up at the 20-yard, or fallen on at the 19-yard line. So the Vikings have the ball first and 10 at their own 19, no time off the clock. And why do you fall on it? I guess because the coaches told him to.
I was like, don't pick that ball up. Let the 2 guys who are back, that was called the front man. He was standing on about the 20-yard line. Ball came right to him, and he just fell right on it.
So it's first and 10 for the Vikings from their own 19. The Vikings in the green uniforms, the quarterback number 11, he's a senior. That is Willie Otto. And the running back, I think his number's 34. Is it 34 right?
Yes.
He's going to get it. And he gets to the outside, gets up the middle, picks up about 4 as he gets to the 23, 24-yard line. And the big guy that's going to carry the load is, it's number 1, excuse me. That's Hiley.
He's a big kid, too.
They list him in the program as 6'1", 190, and the quarterback Otto is listed at 6'2", 180. So they've got some big kids too. The Vikings come up with an I formation, turn hand deep in the I, bounce to the outside. Zizzers are right there, a gain of maybe 1. As Hiley tried to get to the outside, the Zizzer defense comes up. Nice play made there by number 62, wasn't it? Yeah, it was. Number 62, the outside linebacker for the West Plains Zizzers, made the tackle there, and that young man's name is Raiden Wilson, senior outside linebacker. So we got a 3rd down and 5, Travis, and here we go. Hiley in the backfield. He turns. There's a fake handoff. Throw in the flat. Ball's caught. He's got the first down and more as he's down the sideline. That is number 34, the guy we talked about earlier for the Vikings. That's Wright. And Wright is all the way out to they're going to mark him at the 48-yard line. But unfortunately for the Vikings, there's a flag on the play. There's going to be a hold. The flag's at around the 34-yard line, so that'll take it back to the 24, where it's going to be 3rd down and about 6.
Long, number 11 for West Plains. It looked like he was blocked really well, but the reason the block was so good is because the guy had his hands all over him.
Yeah,
he saw that.
He was grabbing him. And, I hate to say this, but if you're an official, you could throw that flag about every play for a hold anymore, just because you're not supposed to get your hands outside your elbows or outside your shoulders. But if you watch those offensive linemen and those offensive linemen, especially when they get on the perimeter, have got their hands on the back of jerseys, on the side of helmets and stuff, and,
just part of the game.
Yeah. 3rd down and 5. The ball at the 24.5-yard line. Vikings in the shotgun. 5 wide receivers. Wide side of the field in front of the West Plains Zizzers. Quarterback drops the throw. Quick out. That's going to be caught, and it's going to be close to the first down. and he's going to mark him at the 30, so that's enough for a 1st and 10 as they pick up 6, and the Vikings have a first down on their first play. A nice throw and catch by the Vikings to get the first down.
Yeah, quarterback put it where the only place who could receiver got it and got the 6 yards and got the first down.
Good coverage there by Joshua Long. Unfortunately, the ball was in a place he couldn't get to it. Vikings in the I formation again. Tailback is Hiley. Hand up the middle. He's hidden the backfield. Spins out, picks up about 5 as he bounced around enough to get 5 yards, and it's going to ring up a second down, and they're going to say only 4 as they mark him at the 34.5-yard line. So it's second down and about 5.5 to go.
Yeah, Parkview's not doing anything fancy, just running that I formation, going right up the middle so far.
Zizzers defense in that 3-5, and now they jump down with 4 defensive linemen, and they bring up a defensive back to cover the defense or the tight end. Snap back, quick slant out to the outside. Well covered by the Zizzers, in fact, and we got another hold, and guess what that's going to be?
Holding against Parkview.
Yes, it is, because I saw the wide receiver was tackling the defensive back there, so it's going to be a pickup of about 2, but we're going to have a holding, I think, against the Vikings. It is. So they'll mark off 10 yards from the 33-yard line. That'll bring up a second down and about 17.
Looked like that was Moore out there playing that cornerback position, came up, had to stop against the running back, and they tried to push him out of the way. But second penalty of the night for the Vikings.
Last week, the Vikings were penalized about 150-some yards, I saw.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, they had 2 touchdowns called back because of penalties. 2 long runs called back because of penalties, and tonight they've had 2 penalties on their first drive, and they're looking at a second down and about 14 from the 24, and it's going to be Zizzer defense got to step up to the call right here. Zizzer's up front. You got 3 down linemen. You got number 79 for West Plains. That's Peyton Allen, Jr. Then the defensive tackle on the other side, that's number 74, Mr. Everything, Jackson Hunter. Snap back. Quarterback rolls left. Looks down the field. Picks it, throws it. Will be caught in the middle of the field. Nice recovery there by the West Plains Zizzer defense as the tackle's made there by number 13, Jacob Moore. And Moore kept a big play from getting away as he makes the tackle after a gain of about 8 and brings up third down and 5 for the Vikings from their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, big save that time for Morris. He was the only defender on that side of the field. If he doesn't make that tackle, it's a touchdown.
He's got the whole sideline to run. Third down and 5. As the Vikings go with a 5-man set. And what do we got here? We got an official timeout?
No, he was telling them to put their mouthpiece
in, yes. Third and 5. Otto in the backfield. What do we got here? We got an equipment problem with the wide receiver, or is it the defensive back?
Defensive back number 11. That's Long.
Yeah.
They're trying to fix something. Long doesn't want to go out of the game. I don't blame him.
Judd's trying to be the repairman, and he gets it taken care of. He's got to go out.
Tears it off.
Now they're going to send Long out, so that means we're going to have a replacement, and that's going to send in
7, Miller.
Yeah, Ethan Miller's going to get a little defensive back experience.
Ethan did a really good job last week, quarterback, the way he was throwing the ball, too. I thought he handled it well.
Let's see how well he handles this cornerback position, because they're going to look the other way. Quarterback rolls Otto, throws it out in the flat. It's over the receiver. Nice coverage there by the defensive end. That's Gavin Marshall for West Plains. And that brings up fourth down and 5. And knowing the Vikings, they may not punt it away.
Even though it's on like their own 35-yard line. And you're right, they come out, or he might just pooch kick it.
He's in a pooch kick formation. He's a little deeper than a normal quarterback, but we'll see what happens here. Because he is the punter. He was the one that was practicing. 5 wide outs, snap back. It is a pooch kick. It's a low-line drive. It hits at the 40 and bounces, so the Vikings get a break, and the Zizzers better get away from it.
Yeah.
Because they're going to do what they just did. They're going to knock him into the ball, and it's going to be Vikings football.
Oh, my gosh.
The Vikings knocked the Zizzers into the football as the defensive back was standing too close to it. And what do they got here? They say Vikings football. No. One referee's pointing West Plains, the other one's pointing to the Vikings. So let's see what they say. Now they're saying Vikings. Now they're saying West Plains football. The umpire or the referee says it's West Plains ball. So it'll be 1st and 10 West Plains from their own 26-yard line.
Lucky break there, Coach, because, you always tell your special teams guys on a punt like that, stay away from the ball.
Yeah, Peter. All you got to do is bump it, and it's a touch. And the Vikings knocked him into it, it looked like to me, and they recovered. But fortunately, the officials ruled it West Plains football.
That was actually a very smart play by the Viking defender to push him into it, because you don't have to, touch it with your hand. Any part of the body on a punt.
1st and 10, Zizzers have the ball. Miller in the backfield along with number 24. That's Jackson Taylor. Taylor had a big week last week. Played a lot of the game hurt. Miller steps up, throws it deep down the field. Ball's up in the air and caught, and then dropped. In and out of the hands of the wide receiver, number Joshua Long, in and out of his hands, and it's 2nd down and 10. The ball was on the money. The receiver was there. Unfortunately, when he hit the ground, the ball came out in 2nd and 10.
Great pass that time by Miller. Long got down the field and had a good, but like you talked about, as soon as he hit that ground, that ball came out.
2nd and 10, the ball at the 26-yard line. Clock stopped. First quarter, 8:08 to go here in quarter number 1. No score, as the Vikings were the only ones. That was a Zizzer first offensive play. Miller in the backfield sends everybody to the line of scrimmage. Now he calls a man in motion. Inside handoff. Hale, number 1. He's got the first down as he gets to the 39. Dominic Hale picks up about 12, Travis, on a nice inside trap play, and the Zizzers have the first down of the ball game.
Yeah, they sent him in motion, going to the wide side of the field. It came right back, and the defense flowed with him. He had a lot of space there. Nice play.
Ball's 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Zizzers have the first down of their first down of the ball game. Zizzers' first possession. Go to a 5-man formation, 5 wide receivers. Miller in the backfield by himself. Now we're going to go people everywhere. Make sure you get set. And they didn't, but there's no flag. Jackson. And number 24, Jackson Taylor. He's going to pick up 9, or is he going to pick up 10? They're going to give him 10 because they're going to put him at the 50-yard line, so that's another first down for West Plains. And that's a good start, Travis, when you get 3 plays and 2 first downs.
Hey, man, the offensive line, Paul, is doing a great job making those holes for the running back.
Well, they're not letting people into the backfield like last week. Yes. That's the key. 1st and 10 from the 50. Zizzers have the ball, and there's we got an official timeout because the flags, or the chain crew, has got a tangle.
Now they're good. All right, at midfield, at the 50.
1st and 10, West Plains. 7:23 to go. First quarter, Zizzers and the Vikings here in Springfield, no score. Miller in the shotgun, turns, hands off to Taylor. Taylor to the right side, down the outside, crosses the 40, down to the 38-yard line, where that's another first down. And the Zizzers moving the football like they did last week, Travis, in the first possession against this Viking defense.
And Taylor's very patient. He waits for his hole to open up, then he uses that speed and gets down the field.
And he got an opportunity to play quite a bit last year behind that big offensive line, and this year he's going to have to find some holes behind a smaller but quicker bunch. Miller, shotgun, hands off to Taylor up the middle. This time there's not much hole there, but he still picks up about 5 and brings up 2nd down and 5 as he crosses the 35 down to the 33, and it's going to be 2nd and 5 from the 33-yard line as the Zizzers continue to move the ball on the ground here in the first quarter.
74, Jason Hunter, the tackle for the Zizzers, made a great block there and allowed him to get that 5 yards.
Hunter is, of course, Mr. Everything on that offensive and defensive line. Zizzer goes with an unbalanced line to the left. 5 wide receivers, drop to throw. Quick throw in the dirt. Actually, not dirt, into the turf. Yeah, short about 5 yards. That was well underthrown, and that brings up 3rd down and 5, still from the 33-yard line for the West Plains offense.
Well, and one of the things I like about Coach Dacklin's offense, the throws are quick. They don't take a lot of time. It's just like quarterback has 3 reads. He throws to the quickest one.
3rd and 5 from the 33. Zizzers on the 33-yard line of the Vikings. Motion man comes back to the formation. Inside handoff right up the middle, and there's not much room there. In fact, there's no room there as Taylor gets tackled for, would you say he got a half a yard, Travis?
Maybe. That was the first time Parkview got much penetration at all. Now 4th down, West Plains looks like they're going to go for it.
It looks like they're going to go for it. 4th down and 4.5 for the West Plains Zizzers from the 33. Zizzers have got to get to the 28 for a 1st and 10. Jackson in the backfield, 3 receivers to the left side, 1 receiver to the right. That's where they're going to throw it. Miller puts the man out there in the other formation. Now there's 4 wides left. He looks left. He throws left. In and out of the hands and into the hands. It was through the hands of 2 receivers, and it was caught by Joshua Long. And that I can't say, in high school, it's not an illegal touch, because even though we touched it 1st, 2nd, and 3rd.
Yeah, I mean, you said it. There were trips out to the left side. The intended guy hit it. Then the second guy knocked it up in the air, and Long came down to reception.
And it gets the 1st and 10 at the West Plains now at the Viking 14-yard line, where it's 1st and 10.
From the 14-yard line across the Vikings.
Miller in the backfield with Taylor. Hands off the fakes to Taylor. Man's in his face. He throws it up in the air, and Aiden Judd was trying to run under the ball, and Miller is lucky that didn't end up in a green hand.
Super lucky, and I like the play because they had the wide receiver running towards the post, and then he took the other guy out there, and he was wide open, but there was too much pressure.
Nobody blocked the defensive end.
Yeah, he was coming.
And he didn't take the fake.
Yes, he's like, no, I'm not going to do it. I'm going to tackle the quarterback.
2nd down and 10 from the 14. Clock stopped here in the 1st quarter. 5:23 to go, 1st quarter. Zizzers have the ball at the Viking 14-yard line. 1 man in the backfield is Taylor. Miller hands off to Taylor. Sweep right side. He's got a little bit of room. Bounces outside. Bounces out again, and then unfortunately kept bouncing outside, losing yards. So we pick up 1 instead of 5, and it's going to be 3rd down, and Taylor getting rid of some elbow pads.
Yes, he is. Hunter, you talked about him earlier, had a really good block on the edge, but Parkview, the cornerback and the free safety came up to make the tackle.
3rd down and 9 from the 13-yard line, the ball on the far hash. Big play here for the West Plains offense. Miller in the backfield by himself. 3 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Calls for the ball, looks left. Throws it down the middle, a high archer, and it's going to be Judd, number 21, Judd on the reception to tie it in, and the Zizzers have a 6-0 lead with 4:42 to go in quarter number 1.
Nice way to start, and that time Miller took a lot of time picking out who was going to throw to. A great touchdown pass that time.
13-yard reception from Miller, and the Zizzers have a 6-0 lead. Cobb in for the extra point.
Rick Cobb will come in and try the extra point here.
Scissors in front, 6-zip. Snap back, kicks up, looks good to me. Officials agree. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
It's a new fun place to eat and play golf indoors. Par 4 and More is open on West Highway 160, just 2 miles west of Walmart. Par 4 and More has a full-service restaurant, 3 indoor golf simulators, and 1,400 square feet of arcade. Get a group together, bring your clubs, or use their clubs, and shoot around on one of the golf simulators. It's Par 4 and More. Search them online, Par 4 and More, or on Facebook, Par 4 and More, a country club for all.
Attention small business owners.
I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm a small business owner too. So why not insure your small business with a fellow small business owner who also happens to be a good neighbor? If you have questions on your business insurance, business auto insurance, small business retirement plans, or group life insurance for your business, contact me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today in West Plains and in Houston.
Great job. It was good. And now, Tom.
It's rock chip season. Okay, let's be honest. With the roads around here, it's always rock chip season. When you get a rock chip, go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix your rock chip and keep it from spreading and making your windshield look more like a road map. If you need a whole new windshield put in because you waited too long, he does those too. SMP Quality Auto Glass, next to DQ in West Plains. Show us your crack.
1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 20. They trail 7-0 as the Zizzers scored on their first offensive series. West Plains in the 3-5 defense. 3 down linemen, 5 linebackers, 4 defensive backs. Snap back, turn and hand deep in the eye. Once again, that's number 1. That's Kasai Hiley, and he's lucky to get a yard. They're going to give him a yard out to the 21, where it's going to be 2nd down and 9.
Good job by the Zizzer defensive line. They're getting some serious penetration in there. Parkview just doesn't have time to set up to make the hole for the running back.
Right now, the Zizzers are winning the up-front battle. Otto in the backfield. Otto under center. Hiley in the deep in the eye. They thought, well, that's not Hiley. That's a new quarterback in there, number 6. Snap, throw to the outside, out to the 26, 27-yard line. Number 6 is the new quarterback. That's Marcus Gruby. Gruby, the new quarterback. He is a sophomore. He's in the ball game. He's the second quarterback to play tonight for the Vikings already.
And the tackle for West Plains made that time by Judd. Came up, made a nice stick after the reception.
Judd, that outside defensive end linebacker. 3rd down and about 2 for the Vikings from their own 27.5-yard line. They got to get to the 30 for a 1st and 10. And they draw the Zizzers offside. So that's an easy 1st down on the drawing the Zizzers offside. So it'll be a 5-yard penalty. And it'll be 1st and 10 for the Vikings now from their own 33-yard line.
The quarterback just came to the line of scrimmage, changed his cadence up, and we had about 5 guys jump on that one.
We had everybody on the defensive line jump across the ball.
They were ready.
Yeah, they were moving quickly. Zither defense, that 3-5, 3 down linemen, 2 defensive ends step up this time, 2 linebackers, and 4 defensive backs. Turn around to Hiley. Hiley is lucky to get to the line of scrimmage and nothing more than that. And the big running back picks up. They're going to give him a yard out to the 34, so it's 2nd down and 9 as the clock continues to run. 3:42 to go here in quarter number 1 here at JFK Stadium in Springfield, Missouri.
West Plains up 7-0.
Yes, they are. Got out early. And it wasn't a kickoff return.
No. Amen. Just drove down the field.
Drove down the field and scored. Vikings come out. I formation again. This time they've got a new deep back. I think they got Otto back there at deep back. Fake to him. Quarterback's under pressure, and he's sacked by all 4 white jerseys around him, and the quarterback goes down at the 26-yard line. A lot of pressure by the West Plains defensive line that time. In fact, I think the Vikings thought it was a draw play.
Yeah, it may look like that. Good job by the D-line.
So it's a 3rd down and about 16.
Eli Hutster, 77, is in there. The sophomore made a great play.
Vikings are coming to the line of scrimmage. The Zizzers going to go with a pass defense. They got 2 defensive linemen, 5 linebackers, and 6 defensive backs. That's way too many guys. Snap back. Quarterback looks left, looks right. Throws it out to the perimeter and is almost tipped or knocked away by Judd, but they're going to say the reception's good out to the 36-yard line, so that'll bring up a 4th down and about 8 to go for the Vikings. Let's see what they do here.
Number 11, Long, coming up and making the stop.
Number 6 is still the quarterback, and he's not in a short punt formation. Now he steps back a few more yards. I think they're going to punt it away, Travis. Another pooch kick. It is a pooch kick. And, Judd almost got that one. And this time the ball bounces around, and the Zizzers don't get close to it.
Stay away.
And it's a 1st and 10 for West Plains at their own 42-yard line.
Good job that time for the defense and not let Parkview go anywhere.
1st and 10, West Plains. We're inside 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. West Plains leads 7-0 on their opening drive. Walked right down the field. Got points on the board, and they lead by a score of 7-0. Miller comes to the line of scrimmage. In the backfield is Taylor. Jackson Taylor. Motion man. Across the formation. Taylor, handoff right side. Nowhere to go. Puts his head down. Crosses the 45. And that's about all he could get as he picks up 3. And that'll bring 2nd down and about 7 for the West Plains Zizzers from their own 44.5-yard line.
Boy, he does such an excellent job, Paul. He tried to go up between the guard and tackle, nothing there, bounced it outside and got 2 yards instead of losing yards.
2nd down and about 8.5, 7.5, somewhere in that neighborhood. Miller and Taylor in the backfield by themselves. Snap back. Inside handoff. This time Taylor's hit in the backfield. He had nowhere to go. There was green jerseys when he got the handoff, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and 10 back at the 43-yard line for the West Plains Zizzers.
Yeah, and Parkview got a little penetration that time, got back there. But the good thing about West Plains offense, we talked about this earlier, is how quickly Miller gets rid of that football.
He's going to have to get rid of it here on a 3rd and 10 from the 43. Snap back. Miller looks right, throws right, down the sideline. And it's going to be, is it in or out? They're going to say,
referee saying he was out, but he caught the ball.
He caught the ball, but they were going to say he's out. And they're talking to each other, so I don't know, Travis. Let's not get too carried away. But now the official walks over, gets the ball, and says it is going to be 4th down. And it's a good thing we don't have replay because it's obviously the ball was caught by Jacob Moore, but they said maybe he was out of bounds when he came down with it, and it's going to be 4th down and 10 from the 43-yard line.
And that's too Miller. When he throws that ball deep, he does a good job with his touch. He's thrown one to the left and one to the right. Both were on the money.
Zizzers are going to punt it away. In the punt for the West Plains Zizzers, I think that's number 30, Luke Cropper. He's punted last week. What do we got?
Well,
no flag. No flag. That's what they're saying. So the clock is stopped. The incompletion. 48 seconds to go in the first quarter. Zizzers are in front, 7-0. And why are we waiting?
I don't know.
We've got substitutions going on. The officials are talking to the the referee's talking to the punter, and
Cropper's like, just let me kick it.
Zizzers spread things out. Judd to snap. Good. Love it. Miller pitches back to Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more as he crosses the 50, and the Zizzers use the fake punt to get it all the way down to the Viking 40-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 with 40 seconds to go in a quarter, and the Zizzers take a little chance right there, Travis, but it paid off for the first down.
Basically, instead of having 2 jet guys, or one on one side, one on the other, they had 4 people out there. Defense had to spread out, and they actually ran an option. Good job on that.
Miller at quarterback, Jackson in the backfield. Wide receiver right, wide receiver left, slot man right side. Zizzers don't have enough guys on the field yet. Now they do. Now they got 11. Let's play with 11 instead of 10. Snap back. Miller looks right. Pressure comes. Throws the ball into the flat. It's going to be over the head of the intended wide receiver, intended there for Hale. Dominic Hale was the intended receiver. Is over his head. It's going to be incomplete. 2nd down and 10 from the 40.
Hale was open, and Miller, the quarterback, knows he had a chance at him. One thing he needs to do just a little bit, Paul, is he floats that ball a little bit sometimes, and if you're playing against a better team, you're going to get some INTs there.
Well, I was going to say he's floating the ball because he was on his back foot because of the pressure coming from the guys in the green in front of you.
No other option.
2nd down and 10 from the 40. One back in the backfield with Miller. Now he's going into the right side slot. Miller turns, quick out pass, caught by, no, it's not caught, it's incomplete, intended for Jackson. He had the ball hit his hands. He looked like Lamb from the Dallas Cowboys.
He was looking downfield thinking about where he was going to run.
And forgot he had to catch it first.
Got to have the ball.
Now it's 3rd and 10 at the 40-yard line. The Zizzers went for it on 4th down with a fake punt to get to here. And now they've stalled themselves and looking at a 3rd and 10 from the Viking 40-yard line as the first quarter gets close to being done.
Quick quarter.
Miller in the backfield with Taylor. 2 receivers both sides. Snap back. Miller looks down the middle. Flushed out of the pocket. Pressure comes. He's tackled. There's a loss of about 20. Now, actually a loss of about 13 all the way back to the Zizzer 48-yard line, so it's going to be 4th down and about 22 to go. So I bet this time Cropper gets a chance to punt it away.
Boy, that one hurt, too. Miller had a man open, but coverage quickly came up, and he tried to run out to the right side, and he just run down.
That's going to be the end of the first quarter. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
It's time to start planning for a vacation. Wilbanks Tire reminds you to check your tires before you hit the road. Wilbanks Tire in West Plains is the tire guy that can get you back on the road with new tread and a price you can afford. Plus, once you buy a set of tires from Wilbanks Tire, you can come in anytime for a free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once you're a customer of Wilbanks Tire, you will always be a customer of Wilbanks Tire. Located at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
Local people helping local people. That's what Ozark Independent Living is all about. Ozark Independent Living helps the disabled, the elderly, Medicaid recipients, and disabled veterans remain in their homes independently. Do you know someone who needs help? Contact Ozark Independent Living today in West Plains, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
With Travis Smith, we're in Springfield, Missouri, where the West Plains Zizzers are playing at Springfield Parkview, and the Zizzers and the Vikings have entered the first quarter, and West Plains on top 7-0. However, Travis, we're going to have to punt the ball away.
We're going to have to punt it. West Plains on their very first series methodically drove down the field, did a good job. Parkview made some adjustments and got that last sack, and it really put us back.
Ball at their own 48-yard line. Cropper to kick it away. Cropper wears number 30. Long snapper's Judd. He wears number 21.
Judd plays.
Taylor's the up back.
Yeah, Judd plays a lot of different positions.
Yes, he does.
Athlete.
Well, I was going to say, he caught the touchdown pass. He plays defensive end. He's a long snapper. Cropper to punt it away. He's about 12 yards deep. Need a good snap. Get it away. Vikings got two deep receivers. They're spread it out on a 4th and 22. Good snap. Cropper gets this one away. It's a low-line drive. It's going to hit at the 20 and take a Zizzer bounce, and then it goes sideways, and it's going to roll dead, and it's picked up and stopped by Judd. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikings at their own 17.
Talking about an athlete, how often do you see the long snapper go down and make the stop? That was great.
Well, in high school and in college, you can't have anybody over him.
Forgot that.
So that he doesn't get touched. Yeah.
Makes a lot of difference on getting down the field.
Yeah, when there's nobody over you. Yeah. You can't hit the long snapper until he runs down the field.
The path of least resistance.
Yes. 1st and 10 Vikings. We're in the second quarter. 11:50 to go. Second quarter. Zizzers on top 7-0. Here at Parkview, well, we're at JFK, John F. Kennedy Stadium on Parkview's campus. Starting quarterback's back in the ball game, number 11. That's Willie Otto. Otto in the backfield, turns, hands deep in the eye. He fakes in the eye. He rolls left, throws left, and the ball is well underthrown. There's a lot of pressure there by the Zizzer defense, especially number 4, the outside linebacker, Warren Lawson, right there in his face, forced him to throw the ball before he wanted to, and it's well short and brings up 2nd down and 10.
And in for the Zizzers is 88, Cade Warren, getting some defensive back position time.
I was going to say, he must be in for, let me see, that side of me.
Miller came in before.
Josiah Long.
Yeah.
He's in for Josiah Long.
So Long must still have something going on with his equipment.
2nd down and 10 at 17. Turns, hands off deep in the eye and nowhere as the defensive line is there to meet the running back. That's number 1, Hiley, and Hiley had no place to go. Brings up a 3rd down and 10 for the Vikings from their own 17-yard line. A good job there by the up front guys, especially number 73, the nose guard. That's Rucker Freeman, junior defensive lineman.
Yeah, Freeman getting some good penetration up the line right there.
So there's defensive backs talking to each other, making sure they got everybody covered. 5 wide receivers. Vikings take the snap, drop back. Otto throws it over the middle. It's caught. He's going to have the first down. Ball was caught right at the first down marker. He fell forward to the 29-yard line. So that's a pickup of 12 and brings up a 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 29.
That was a good play right there because the quarterback put it only where the receiver could catch it and get the first down.
Vikings have the ball at their own 29. We're in the second quarter. Zizzers on top 7-zip. Vikings come out with an I formation. Otto turns, hands deep in the eye. No place to go, and he bounces outside. Now he's got room. And the running back that time, it wasn't number 1, it was number 3.
Cropper, number 30 for West Plains, came up to help make the stop.
It was number 1. That was Hiley. It didn't look like Hiley. He bounced that one out in a hurry, and he picks up about 5-6 yards, and he brings up a 2nd down and 4 rather than a no-gainer as the Vikings were stopped at the line of scrimmage, bounces outside, and gets 6. Otto in the backfield with Hiley. Zizzers in press formation. Looking down the field, and he's got a man open, and his ball is caught at the 35-yard line. That's a first down for the Vikings, all the way down to the Zizzer 20 or 35-yard line. The reception there by number 2, that is Cordell Davis. Davis made the catch, and it's a 1st and 10 for the Vikings in Zizzer territory.
And good catch. The quarterback put it way over the head of the receiver. Receiver ran underneath it. We just got beat defensively. That was Parkview's really best play they've had so far on offense. Got to do a better job stopping.
Well, it's the Zizzer 35-yard line, 1st and 10. Zizzer defensively playing a little looser this time. Out back, handoff. And this time, the running back, number 1, that's Hiley. Hiley picks up maybe 1 as they're going to mark him at the 29-yard line. No, that's a pickup of 1, brings up 2nd down and 9 as their defense that time there to make the tackle.
Good job by the Zizzer defense. We're leading 7-0. Still some time left here in the second quarter.
9:59 to go in the second quarter. Zizzer's on top 7-0, but the Vikings in Zizzer territory. Inside handoff to Hiley. Hiley across the 30, down to the 28-yard line. So that's a pretty good gain on 2nd down, and it's going to bring up a 3rd and 3 for the Vikings into their territory.
Yeah, really nice run that time as he tried to go inside, nothing there, bounced at the outside, and Hiley's got some speed.
So it's 3rd and 3. Otto at the quarterback, Hiley at the running back. Got a fullback in front of him, and he hasn't touched the ball yet. 2 receivers out, left, 1 right. Turn that, hands off deep in the eye. Hiley's not going to get it. He's going to be hit short. Maybe a pickup of 1. They're going to mark him at the 32. So that's a gain of 1. It brings up 4th down and 2 from the Zizzer 32-yard line. The Zizzer defense was there to make that play. Now we're going to bring in a defensive lineman in for the game for the Zizzers, number 77. That is Eli Hustler. I like that. I can't read it. There's no light. You don't have light.
There's no light here?
There's no lights in here.
Hustler, though.
They had them on for about 30 seconds.
What you want to do is tell your defensive line here, don't jump.
4th and 2. They did draw the Zizzers offside once. This time the snap. He rolls right. Otto looks to throw. Pressure comes. Otto hits. He's hit. He throws it incomplete. So the Zizzers get the ball on downs, turn the ball over to the Vikings, and West Plains defense steps up. And it's a 1st and 10 for the West Plains Zizzers from their own 32-yard line.
Cropper, the linebacker, came up, put great pressure on the quarterback. Quarterback tried to throw it, get off. The receiver dropped it. So good turnover for West Plains. Now they need to go down the field, get some more points on the board.
So the Zizzers defense steps up to the plate. They get the ball and the lights are on.
Yay! We can see now.
I can see the scoreboard. Ball's at the 32-yard line, 1st and 10. Officials having difficulty getting the ball on the field.
Rain has stopped, though, and that's a good thing.
That's a good thing. So West Plains has the football at their own 32. They lead 7-0, and they're going to put the ball on the far hash mark. Or the near hash mark for us, be the far hash mark for them. Miller in the backfield with Jackson. Jackson Taylor, that is. And
my goodness, it's taking a long time.
Taking forever. And what we're doing is having to change the possession. There wasn't a call or wasn't a timeout. Hale goes in motion, gets the handoff. This play worked earlier, and it's going to work again as Hale crosses the 30, gets to the 32. That's a pickup of 5. Looked like it might have been more, but there was a nice play by the defensive back on the far side, and it brings up 2nd down and 5 for the West Plains Zizzers from their own 32-yard line now. And a nice play there by the West Plains offense.
Yeah, just the old jet sweep, using that to the wide side of the field. Use your speed and get outside.
Yeah, I was going to say, Dominic Hale, he can move pretty well. 2nd and 5. Full empty backfield. Miller, quick slant. No, it's an outside. Oh, my.
Dude. And oh, my, because that ball was tapped and went up in the air. And you remember, Paul, our very first drive that happened, same play.
Yeah.
Tipped up in the air. This time, fortunately, no one caught it.
Yeah, especially them.
Yeah.
Number 10 dropped it. The cornerback for the Vikings out here on the perimeter, Hampton, had it in his hands, and it went through his hands. He must play for the Cowboys on the weekend.
Not the Thursday night game.
Oh, not the Thursday night game, because he was getting ready for this one.
Yes.
3rd and 5, bad snap, quick slant out. Taylor is going to be hammered and lost a yard on the screen, and that play was going nowhere from the very beginning.
Yeah, when Paul talks about the screen, what you want to do is let your defensive line go after the quarterback, but they got back there really quick, and I think he dropped the ball accidentally and just didn't have time to go through it. 4th down now.
Zizzers are going to be forced to punt the ball away. Cropper comes in. He wears number 30. Zizzers have got way too many men on the field. They're looking things over. Now they're counting heads. 4th and 7. Cropper will kick from around the 20. Vikings only sent one man back. They're going to bring some pressure. Zizzers spread it out. Snap back. Cropper gets this one away. And it's a sideways kick. It hits at the 45 and goes straight up in the air. And it's going to be a 1st and 10 for the Vikings at the 45-yard line, their own 45, but there's a flag on the play, and I think that's going to be against the maybe a defensive hold. Let's see. They're talking to West Plains.
See what the penalty is. Cropper does a good job getting height on that. We just need to do a better job of staying away from him, and the Parkview's not going to return.
You got a flag. It's going to be illegal participation. That's because we had 12 men on the field.
Parkview declined.
So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikings as they decline the penalty. Rather than make the Zizzers re-kick, they'll take it at their 45-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikings, and the officials are having trouble figuring out which football is supposed to be on the field and making sure it's dry.
And your chain crew. Now we're set to go.
High school football, you got to love it. Beats watching it on Sunday.
Yes, it does.
Yes, it does.
These kids care.
Yes, they do. 1st and 10. And we got Otto has got the snap, and unfortunately there's a flag on the play, and I think this time the Vikings may have moved before the snap.
Yep, they're going to move back 5 yards.
Officials talk it over, and we got offside against, though. They lined up in the neutral zone. So a 5-yard penalty against the Vikings for lining up offsides, and it's going to be 1st and 15 now from the 40-yard line.
Puts it back on their own 40.
6:53 to go in the first half. West Plains in front 7-0 here in Springfield. Next week, Springfield sends one of their other teams to West Plains. Hillcrest comes to visit next Friday night at Zizzers Stadium. Game time, of course, at 7 o'clock. Excuse me, and if you can't make it out there, of course, you can listen to us here on KKDY. Screen pass out to the flat. Nice play made there by the West Plains Zizzers defense. Number 20 comes up to make the tackle. That's Marshall. Gavin Marshall makes the stop after a gain of 5, and if Marshall doesn't make that tackle, the receiver's gone.
Yeah, Parkview did an excellent job sending their linemen out in the flat to block, and they were running down the field. And like you said, had we not made that tackle, he's gone.
2nd down and 10 from the 45-yard line. Vikings come to the line of scrimmage in those green uniforms. Quarterback in the backfield by himself is Otto. 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Otto looks right, throws it down the right side. Down the middle of the field, man is wide open, and he
dropped it.
Oh, does this seem Lamb, too?
That was, he was
wide open.
Wide open. The cornerback's already running over the sideline going, I know I have somebody coming in.
I got somebody coming in because I blew that coverage, and it's a 3rd down and 10 as the ball went right through the hands of the wide receiver there, number 34, that's right. And he had 6 points already on the board when he decided to drop the ball.
I mean, it was just wide open. Big break that time for West Plains.
3rd down and 10, the ball at the Viking 45-yard line. West Plains defense got to step up right here. Snap back, auto pressure, comes up the middle. He's going to be down. West Plains number 74, that's Hunter. number 79. I think that's along with him. That is Allen, Peyton Allen on the tackle, and the Zizzers defense steps up and a drop of 11 yards, and it brings up 4th and 21 for the Vikings, and they're going to be forced to punt this ball away.
Yeah, Allen showed some good speed getting back there in the backfield. Big tackle for the Zizzer defense.
Now the Zizzers need to make sure they only have 11 men on the field for this play. Vikings are going to punt it away. It's a line drive, and it crosses the midfield line, and then it's going to be downed at the 46. So the Zizzers win the possession change there. They're going to have it 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line here in the second quarter with 6:05 to go in the half, and West Plains on top by a score of 7-0.
Now, Coach, this is where you got to go down the field and put some points on the board because Parkview is going to score sooner or later.
Oh, yeah.
They've had 2 plays where they basically just dropped it, so you've got to get those points, take the big lead.
Miller in the backfield with Jackson.
Miller gets set and pitch.
Jackson. Up the middle he goes. Nice cut back against the grain, and it's a 1st and 10. Or no, excuse me, it's a gain of 7. It brings up 2nd down and about 3.
Boy, West Plains does such a good job of setting up their plays, and the quarterback Miller just gets rid of it as soon as he can. 2nd down and 4.
I've gotten 2 text messages says for me to take it easy on the Cowboys and play them. So it won't be expressed maybe more than 1 or 2 more times.
We're sorry for making fun of America's team, America's team.
2nd down and 4. The ball at the Viking, 48, pitch left. Taylor going left, tries to get the outside, not going to make it. He's going to get flipped upside down at the 45-yard line, so it'll bring up 3rd down and about 2 for the West Plains Zizzers.
Parkview's defense has done a good job adjusting to that outside game. West Plains on that first couple drives went down the field, did a good job. Now Parkview's trying to stop. 3rd down is short for the Zizzers. Ready to go.
3rd down and 2.
Miller.
Outside. That's Cropper, isn't it?
Yeah.
No, that's Moore.
Number 20.
Gavin Marshall. That's Gavin Marshall with the reception, and he picks up the 1st down. So the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at the Viking 40-yard line.
Yeah, that was a good play. They had the wide receiver just run downfield, clear out that flat. Nice play called by Coach Ackland.
1st and 10 for the West Plains Zizzers at the Viking 40.
Miller gets ready for the snap.
Motion across the formation. This means run. Turns hands off, fakes it, then throws it out there to Marshall again, and Marshall this time picks up 5, so it's a gain of 5 on 1st down, brings up 2nd down and 5 for the West Plains Zizzers.
And good block that time by the wide receiver for West Plains, number 13, getting up there and sealing off that end for Parkview. 2nd down and 6 now for the Zizzers.
They say it was only a gain of 4. Yes, they did. Yes. They marked it back a yard. So it's 2nd and 6. Ball at the Viking 36-yard line. West Plains with the ball. We're inside 4 minutes to go in the half. This is going to be a quick game. Taylor, down the left side in front of the Zizzer bench, picks up the 1st down inside the 30 down to the 26-yard line. So that's a gain of 10 and a 1st down for the West Plains Zizzers offense. And Travis, you said the Zizzers needed to get points on the board, and we're 27 yards or 26 yards away.
And last week, too, had the field goal. I was like the fact that West Plains now, that is a huge advantage in high school football.
1st and 10 from the 26. West Plains has the football at the Viking 26-yard line. Motion across the formation. Judd to the right side at tight end. Snap back. Turn handoff right side. And that's Taylor once again.
Good job.
Jackson Taylor down inside the 25. Where are they going to mark him? They're going to mark him all the way to the 21, so that's a gain of 5 and a 2nd down and 5 being brought up now.
Good job by Taylor. He didn't have a hole on the inside, just bumped it out to the outside and used the speed.
Getting a bunch of text messages, Travis.
Yeah, you guys. I mean, we're trying to do a game here.
That's okay. Travis he's been playing poker on his phone. 2nd down and 5 to go at the 21. Snap back. Inside handoff to Taylor. This time, nowhere to go as the Vikings smelled that play and it's going to bring up a third down after the loss of 1. It'll bring up third down at about 6 or 6.5 for the West Plains Zizzers here in Viking territory with less than 2:30 to go in the first half. And Travis, this game started at 7, and it's 7:49.
It's going quickly.
Quickly. A little faster than last week.
Oh, my goodness.
3rd and 6.5. Snap back. Inside handoff. Taylor up the middle. He puts his head down, but I think he's going to be just short. So now what do you do, Coach? Do you kick the field goal or do you go for it on 4th and 1?
Well, the way they've been driving stuff, and another thing you can do, of course, is go up to the line of scrimmage, try to get them to jump offside, get a free play. If that doesn't work,
got a timeout. I was going to say nobody's taken a timeout yet. 4th and 1. Zizzers come to the line of scrimmage. I think they're going to go for it.
Here they go.
I don't think there's any. Well, I say that, and they have an empty backfield. 4th and 1. Now they're going to shift over, and Judd moves to the right side. They're going to run to the right side. They call for the snap. No snap taken. Now they take timeout. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
Shrimp Runner Seafood is now open in West Plains across from the Civic Center at 109 St. Louis Street. Call ahead or stop in and pick up fresh Gulf crawfish, fish, and shrimp that's shipped every week. Hey, make things awesome. You can check out Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn, serving up boiled shrimp, crawfish, and crab legs. Wow, it's spectacular. And it's right here in West Plains. Shrimp Runner Seafood and Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn. Check it out.
Taylor's in the end zone on a 4th and 1 from the 16-yard line. Taylor goes in. The Zizzers have a 13-0 lead.
And Taylor, we talked earlier about how he just hits the hole and go. Paul, that time he was so patient, waited for the Zizzer offensive lineman to make a hole for him, got that touchdown. Nice job by the Zizzers.
16 yards out, and the Zizzers are on top 13-0. Cobb in to attempt the extra point. Miller to hold. Cobb, the left footer. Those lights make it kind of bright.
Yes, they do.
Kicks up, looks good to me. Officials agree. We'll be back in another minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Rick 190, this is Roadrunner for Junkyard Dog. You got your ears on? Come on. 10-4, what can I do for you? I just passed you, son. Where'd you get all that chrome and them chicken lights? Come back. Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repair, so I'm not down for long. Mercy me, my Rick's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on South 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Roadrunner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
If you're a pro or even a do-it-yourselfer, Win Supply of West Plains is your store. Win Supply of West Plains is your supply store for A.O. Smith water heaters, Delta faucets, Milwaukee tools, Klein tools, and all the accessories you need to do your plumbing yourself. Find them in West Plains at 1015 Preacher Row Boulevard and online at winsupplyofwestplains.com. Win Supply of West Plains is for pros like you.
Whole night back here with Travis Smith. Zizzers on top 14-0 here in the second quarter with 1:31 to go in the quarter. And the Zizzers have that 14-0 lead, and Travis said, did just what you told them to do, and that's get points.
And now here's what you got to do at this part. Don't let Parkview score.
There you go. Travis coach. Low line drive hits at the 21-yard line. This time it's picked up by the Vikings. And he's down the sideline. We've seen this.
Come on, kicker. Come on, kicker. The kicker. Man, oh, man. That is not goodness gracious.
Yeah.
And, Paul, and they're doing the right thing. When we kick, we're just doing a squib kick, not giving time to get set up. That was just an athletic run.
Yeah, it was a good run by number 4. That's Oliver Gereniger. And he went... he went 75 yards on the kickoff return, and that's 2 kickoff returns against the Zizzers in the first 2 games.
Spires, too, like you mentioned, was the kicker. Had that last chance to tackle him, didn't want any part of it.
In to attempt the extra point, number 27 for the Vikings.
Man, oh man, what a change.
That was a quick one. And the Vikings need their football in there, and the football boy is not paying attention.
He's not. Get it, ball boy.
The ball boy's over here getting a drink of water. So with 1:18 to go in the half, the Vikings have 6 points on the board, and to attempt the extra point will be number 27 for the Vikings. That's Allen. Snaps up, kicks good, and it's a 14-7 game to go. No good. And we'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
This is Ginger with Miller Satellite and Home Store. Did you know that HughesNet is faster than ever before? Plus, with it being back to school time, I can save you $30 a month for the next 12 months with a price lock guarantee. So if you're looking for fast, reliable internet, then you need HughesNet with unlimited data and whole home Wi-Fi. So you can get all your homework done no matter where you live. Give me a call today at Miller Satellite and Home Store at 417-255-1972.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan. We are now selling bulk feed available for pickup at our West Plains store. Stop in and fill feed tote sacks, bulk containers, and feed boxes. There's no need to go anywhere else. Buy in bulk and save. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Back with Travis Smith. And Travis, we had a quick turnaround of events right there as the Vikings got the kickoff, 75 yards to the touchdown, and instead of being 14-0, it's 14-6. And the Vikings will kick it away from their 40-yard line. And the Zizzers offense will be back on the field very shortly with a short period of time to run. Short kick, it's going to hit.
Better let it go.
Go into the end zone. It's into the end zone, so it'll come back out to the, is it 30 or the 20-yard line where they put it in high school? I can't remember. We'll find out shortly.
They're going back, and a good job that time for West Plains by letting it just go in the end zone because it does come out instead of trying to pick it up.
Let's see where they're going to mark it. They're going to mark it at the 20.
I thought it was further out than that.
I thought it was the 25, but the chain gang says it's the 20, and the officials agree.
Okay, there we go. 1st and 10 from the 20.
1:17 to go in the first half. 14-6, West Plains on top with the football at their own 20-yard line. The others come to the line of scrimmage. Do you play conservatively here, Travis, or do you try to put points on the board?
Put some points on the board.
Yeah, Mr. Offense. Snap back. Miller rolls right. Looks down the middle of the field. Pressure comes. He throws it. Caught for a 2-yard gain. Catch is made there by number 22 for the West Plains Zizzers. That's Wyatt Dew, senior wingback. And he picks up 2 yards, gets out of bounds. That'll bring up a 2nd down and 8. Clock stopped with 1:11.
Yeah, Dew had a really nice catch that time. Got both his feet in bounds. You only did have one, but he made sure that we got the reception.
So it's a 2nd down and 8 from the 22. Scissors come to the line of scrimmage. Miller in the backfield with number 24, Jackson Taylor. Snap back. This time Miller rolls left. Good blocking up front. Throws it out there in the flat. And that number 22 had to make the catch, and he was popped. Wyatt Dew makes the catch for a 1st down, but guess what? We got a little flag on the field.
Oh, my goodness. That Dew that time came all the way across the field, ran underneath the football, 2 receptions in a row.
Unfortunately, this one's coming back.
Going to be against West Plains.
Illegal procedure. So there was movement before the snap of the ball, and the Zizzers have a 5-yard penalty. So instead of 1st and 10 at the 35, it's going to be 2nd and 15 from the 16-yard line.
Going backwards. 14-6 is the score. Less than a minute left to go here in the 2nd quarter.
This game's gone by in a hurry.
Yes, it has.
And now they put the ball on the far hash. I'm still trying to figure out why it's on the far. Oh, because the last play, he stepped out of bounds on this sideline.
Got it.
2nd down and about 14 for the West Plains Zizzers. 3 receivers left, 1 receiver right. Taylor steps up into the slot. Motion man. That means he's going to sweep this way, and he does. And that's number 1. That's Dominic Hale, and Hale picks up about 4. And we got another flag on the play.
I think we're going to get called for holding on the outside that time.
I think that's a good call because he was tackling the defensive back.
Making sure our guy didn't get tackled.
Yeah. So we'll tackle them instead of them tackling us.
Boy, PK Hale has some really good speed on that jet sweep. He just needs to learn to get to the sideline and then cut it up.
So we got a hold against West Plains from the spot of the foul. That'll be take the ball all the way back to the 10-yard line, where it's going to bring up 2nd down and 20 from the 10 with 47 seconds to go.
Here's where Mr. Offense
Here in the half.
Being Mr. Offense and Mr. Conservative. Got to take some time off the board. My goodness gracious.
Yeah. Don't let Parkview have the ball back, especially in this end of the field. Zizzers go with a full backfield. Pitch left side. Taylor left sweep. He crosses the 15, so that's a pickup of 5. And I think the Vikings are going to take a timeout.
They should, because it's still, even though they're picking up 5,
they are. They're taking a timeout. We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler Heating and Air, your authorized Train dealer, says now's the time. Because now through November 15th, you get an instant rebate on a new Train system of up to $650. Get unbelievable comfort and reliability with a new Train system from Butler Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a Train.
BHA, Butler Heating and Air. Call 256-7984.
Building lasting relationships, one customer at a time.
Back here with Travis Smith. We're still in Springfield, Travis.
Yes, we are.
You're going to be in Jeff City in about 4 hours.
Hopefully.
Yes. I'll be in Licking, I hope, in about 4 hours.
Just be safe on the way home.
Yes. Anyway, we got a 3rd down and about 15 for the Zizzers from their own 14-yard line. 28 seconds to go in the half. The Vikings took their first time out of the evening, and the Zizzers are looking at a 3rd and 14 to go. Do you put the ball in the air and not run the risk?
No.
Well, no. How about a quarterback draw? Miller up the middle. Miller crosses the 20, gets to the 22-yard line, then gets drugged down by the shoulder pads. The Zizzers sideline looking for a call, but not going to get it. Vikings take another time. We'll be back in 30 again here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
Full night back here with Travis Smith. Travis, we're down inside 21 seconds to go in the half. Zizzers at a 4th down and 8 at their own 22-yard line. Vikings, you know they're going to come and try to get this one.
They're going to try to block it. The Cropper's got to get that snap from Judd, kick it, and get down the field.
Yeah, got it. Judd the snapper, Cropper the kicker. Up back is number 24. That is Jackson Taylor. And the Zizzer punting team, I wonder if they'll go to that wide formation or if they'll stay tight.
They've done both tonight so far.
They have. 4th down and 8. Vikings send one man back, the other 10 up near the line of scrimmage to put pressure on the kicker. Zizzers are going to stay in the tight formation. Cropper going to get it away. It's a high one this time. It's going to hit at the 50, go sideways, and the Zizzers are going to down it, so the Vikings will have it 1st and 10 at the 50-yard line with 13 seconds to go here in the first half.
That's where you tell your defensive backs, don't let anybody get behind you. Give them that stuff underneath.
And then make a tackle.
Yeah, and then make a tackle.
Yeah, make tackles are kind of important right now.
Yes, they are.
They're going to get 2 plays most likely.
We're up 14-0 with just a minute left to go. Parkview returns the kickoff, and they're right in this game once again.
14-6 with 13 seconds to go in the ball in the first half. Zizzers pressure with 3. Quarterback drops. Throws out here in the left flat. Ball's caught. He's going to be tackled, or no, he's going to run out of bounds. A pickup of only 3, so on the last play, Well, they picked up 3 in 7 seconds to go in the first half, and the Vikings have the ball at the West Plains. They're going to make it the 46-yard line. That's not important. What's important is that line is 46 yards away.
Amen. Keep them out of the end zone.
Vikings go with 3 receivers right, 2 receivers left. Zizzers going to pressure with 3. Otto in the shotgun, drops back, throws it down the middle of the field. It's caught, and oh my gosh, I thought we were going to get away. Vikings take timeout with, I wonder who's running the clock. There's 0.3 of a second left.
A little home cooking going on, baby.
0.3 of a second left, and they're going to line up for one final play. They take timeout. We'll be back in 30. Here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
So you bought the Chevy Trail Boss for the farm, but somehow her coffee's in the cup holder and the seat's set just right for her. And now she's taking it on her shopping trip. Guess whose truck it is now? Together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey, personally inviting you to come to Bailey Chevy GMC to find your new truck today.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Heard the whistle a little early.
Yeah, I did.
Here with Travis Smith. We got one play to go, we hope, Travis. This is the last play of the first half unless the Vikings score. Snap back. Quarterback rolls right. Looks to the right side. Throws it in the end zone. Ball's knocked away. Incomplete. No flags. And everybody's headed to the field now. So the Zizzers lead at halftime, 14-6. Here at Springfield Parkview High School at JFK Stadium. In a pretty well played first half by both teams. Very few penalties. There was a costly penalty against West Plains, but fortunately it didn't cost them much.
And West Plains, too, is fortunate to be at 14-6. Parkview had 2 or 3 long passes down the field, Paul, that were just dropped.
Yeah, and the Zizzers lead 14-6. We'll be back in 4 minutes here at halftime on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Need new tires, brakes, or a battery? Need routine maintenance? Visit Don's Auto Service at donsautoservice.com. They offer financing that'll get your vehicle back on the road. They offer flexible finance options and double savings on select Goodyear tires when you buy online or utilize the mail-in rebate.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Now's the best time to buy Kubota from your family-owned Kubota dealer, Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Right now, get the L3302 package with loader, rotary cutter, box blade, and quick hitch for $458 per month with approved credit now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for details. That's Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgelern Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Attention small business owners.
I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm a small business owner too. So why not insure your small business with a fellow small business owner who also happens to be a good neighbor? If you have questions on your business insurance, business auto insurance, small business retirement plans, or group life insurance for your business, contact me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today in West Plains and in Houston.
It's a new fun place to eat and play golf indoors. Par 4 and More is open on West Highway 160, just 2 miles west of Walmart. Par 4 and More has a full-service restaurant, 3 indoor golf simulators, and 1,400 square feet of arcade. Get a group together, bring your clubs, or use their clubs, and shoot around on one of the golf simulators. It's Par 4 and More. Search them online, Par 4 and More, or on Facebook, Par 4 and More, a country club for all.
Paul Knight back here at halftime. Travis Smith on the side, and the Zizzers lead 14-6. Travis, a pretty good first half for the West Plains Zizzers. Unfortunately, another kickoff return makes it 14-6 instead of 14-0 as we go into the halftime break here. It's JFK Stadium in Parkview.
And that's why it's so important. Every single play, we talk about special teams like that. Your defense did a great job keeping Parkview from getting any serious yardage, but you have the one kickoff return. And that's something we're going to have to adjust to, Paul, because that's the way last week started as well.
The Zizzers lead by a score of 14-6. The Zizzers got the scoring started with 4:42 in the first quarter when Judd, on a 13-yard pass from Miller, Cobb kicked the extra point at 7-0. Then with 1:31 to go in the half, Taylor, a 16-yard run on a fourth down play. Miller kicks the extra point, and we're up 14-zip. Unfortunately, on the very next play, the Vikings score on a 75-yard kick return by Grinigret, and the kick failed, so it's 14-6 is our score here at halftime in an Ozark Mountain Conference, non-conference game, I should say, because Parkview is not in any conference, I don't believe.
They're independent.
I think they are independent. They wanted to come into the Ozark Mountain Conference with Hillcrest, us, Branson, Bolivar, Carl Junction, Rogersville, Marshfield, and they said, we don't think so.
We're not going to have you.
And then the other school that the other conference that the other Springfield schools went to with was it Camdenton and Rolla?
That was a good question. I was going to ask you that. So what's the new conference called? I mean, it used to be the old Ozark Conference.
Yeah, our conference is the Ozark Mountain Conference.
Ozark Mountain.
That's the Ozark Mountain Conference. That's the new conference with West Plains and Rogersville. And, of course, we play – it's a 17 conference, so you've got 6 conference games. That gives you 3 non-conference games before districts. And, of course, our non-conference games is Mountain Home, Parkview, and Poplar Bluff.
Got it. Oh, Poplar Bluff's going to be home.
Yeah, we'll be at home. We don't have to go over there.
Yeah, that's a long old trip.
That's a long old trip over there, and it's a longer trip back.
Oh, I remember one time coming back. You know, Simpkins always had me drive the equipment. First of all, I got stuck in the Taco Bell drive-thru. Didn't know you were supposed to, and had to have the wrecker come and take it off, and then forget to get gas. Fortunately, I don't know if it was Van Buren or something, one of those 24-hour places, and it was like, thank God, we can get home now.
Anyway, the Zizzers are on top 14-6 at halftime. We'll be back in 4 more minutes here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubaugh with Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains. It's football season again, and that means tailgate season at Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC. With a great selection and always the best price, you are sure to score big with more for your trade-in than anywhere else. At Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet, Buick, and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
It's time to start planning for a vacation. Will Banks Tire reminds you to check your tires before you hit the road. Will Banks Tire in West Plains is the tire guy that can get you back on the road with new tread and a price you can afford. Plus, once you buy a set of tires from Will Banks Tire, you can come in anytime for a free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once you're a customer of Will Banks Tire, you will always be a customer of Will Banks Tire. Located at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time. There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need, such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair? You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
Shrimp Runner Seafood is now open in West Plains across from the Civic Center at 109 St. Louis Street. Call ahead or stop in and pick up fresh Gulf crawfish, fish, and shrimp that's shipped every week. Hey, make things awesome. You can check out Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn, serving up boiled shrimp, crawfish, and crab legs. Wow, it's spectacular. And it's right here in West Plains. Shrimp Runner Seafood and Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn. Check it out.
This is Roadrunner for Junkyard Dog. You got your ears on? Come on. 10-4. What can I do for you? I just passed you, son. Where'd you get all that chrome and them chicken lights? Come back. Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repair, so I'm not down for long. Mercy me, my Rick's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on Cell 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Roadrunner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
Paul Knight back here with Travis Smith. We're at halftime with the Zizzers lead 14-6 against the Parkview Vikings here at JFK Stadium in Springfield, Missouri, here on Grant Street, One of our fine sponsors, Wood Mechanical Heating and Air Conditioning Contractors, want to say thank you, Zizzers sports sponsors, as well as America's Car Mart of West Plains at 1702 Porter Wagner Boulevard, there, of course, in West Plains. Global's Collision Repair and Old Airport Road in West Plains. Relax, they'll take care of it from here. And finally, your favorite, buy or sell real estate with Iron Brand Realty in West Plains.
I went by and talked to those guys the other day. Good group. Justin Kraft has a really good office there. And, talking about Wood Mechanical, weather's changing a little bit. Yep. Now's the perfect time.
Yeah,
get that heater working right now.
I was going to say, get the service taken care of, get that heater taken care of, and if you run into a deer this weekend, call Global.
They'll help you out.
They'll fix you for you.
And they're going to start moving a lot.
Yeah.
About running into stuff tonight, though, Paul. I mean, West Plains came out, did a really good job, up 14-0. You mentioned had that kickoff return, 75 yards. Parkview got right back in this game, and we're just going to have to play a better second half because there were two opportunities in the first half where Parkview's guys were wide open, just dropped the football.
Well, we get the ball to start the second half with the kickoff, and the Zizzers lead 14-6. We'll be back in 2 minutes here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
If you're a pro or even a do-it-yourselfer, Win Supply of West Plains is your store. Win Supply of West Plains is your supply store for A.O. Smith water heaters, Delta faucets, Milwaukee tools, Klein tools, and all the accessories you need to do your plumbing yourself. Find them in West Plains at 1015 Preacher Row Boulevard and online at winsupplyofwestplains.com. Win Supply of West Plains is for pros like you.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
Ozark Independent Living is here to help high school students with disabilities transition into the workforce by working at the Wildflower Cafe. The cafe serves lunch every Tuesday and Thursday from 10 a.m. to 2 p.m. Help students sharpen their work skills and have lunch at the Wildflower Cafe on 8th Avenue in West Plains.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
Are you needing to sell your real estate? Seek help today from the professional realtors at Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty. Their agents have decades of combined experience and are experts in all areas of real estate, including commercial real estate, farms, new construction, and of course, residential. So if you are looking to sell, turn to Century 21 Ozark Hills Realty at 1822 Porter Wagner Boulevard in West Plains.
There are a lot of places you can buy appliances these days, and at Hawkins Home and Lawn, we want to be your first stop. We are locally owned and operated, which does matter. We service what we sell, and that matters too. Plus, we offer Price Match Plus, and that matters to your pocketbook. Stop in today at West Plains and in Mountain Grove stores, or shop online at HawkinsHomeandLawn.com because you matter to us.
Best brands, best service since 67.
All right, back here with Travis Smith again. We're at halftime. Both teams are on the field taking their mandatory 3-minute warm-up as the clock winds down to 1. So we basically got about 4 minutes to go before we start the second half. And, Travis, the second half is going to be big for the West Plains Zizzers to take that second half kickoff. And if nothing more, drive down the field, take some time off the clock, and get some things set up.
Get that 2-touchdown lead, give yourself a little bit of break, because we talked about earlier, Parkview has some athletes, and they're going to score some more points. And fortunately, they did miss the one extra point, which can come into play later in this game.
I was going to say, it's an 8-point Zizzer lead here at halftime, 14-6 between two Ozark. Oh, I take it back. Parkview is not in the Ozark Mountain Conference. They are an independent. Next week, we start conference play as we will host the Hillcrest Hornets from north side of Springfield, and Hillcrest is getting pounded by Rollins.
Are they? 34-0.
Yeah, at half.
And interesting enough, Brandon was beating Camdenton 14-7.
A lot of football around tonight. Of course, our drive down this evening, we were talking about those sprinkles and the rain and stuff, and when we got here, it was raining, but I don't think it's rained much since we started the football game.
It's a lot better, too. And, it's like, even though it's like close to 60, when you've had all summer long, it's been hot, it seems like it's cold.
Yeah, I was going to say, and you didn't bring a jacket.
No, didn't bring anything. Too much.
But then you're going to Jeff City, so.
I'll have something up there in the closet.
Yeah. Are you going to go to the Missouri game tomorrow?
Yeah.
I thought probably.
When we were talking about that, like my old roommates and stuff, I hate KU. I'm like, it's like an ex-wife. You think about them every once in a while, but when you miss them, just call them on the phone and talk about something serious. It goes away.
Yeah. Talk about how much we beat you in basketball last year.
Yeah, or joining the SEC.
Yeah.
That was the best thing that ever happened to Missouri.
Oh, not only financially, but athletically as well.
It makes so much difference in where we can recruit, who we can recruit. You know that.
And who's interested in coming to Mizzou.
Amen. And that name and likeness changed so much about college football. I know some people don't like that, but it's making a huge difference.
Well, I'll be honest with you. The LIV money, yeah, okay.
I get it.
Yeah. They're college students making more than most Americans playing football.
Right now, the average, not average, but D1 quarterback's getting about over $1 million a year.
1.2.
Wow.
If you're a D1 top-tier quarterback, you're making 1.2. Average is $1.2 million.
Wow.
To be a quarterback in college. You do have to go to class.
Yes, you do.
You got to
try to get a degree.
Yeah, yeah, right. Until you transfer to the next school that pays you $1.3 million.
And then you get 2 degrees.
Yeah.
And 2 different alumni.
I'm not going. We're done going there. We've got the mandatory clock at 1:25. We're just going to keep it right here for the second half kickoff as the West Plains leads Parkview 14-6, and don't forget about our fine sponsors like Wood Mechanical, Heating and Air Conditioning Contractors, America's Car Mart of West Plains at 1702 Porter Wagner, Global Collision Repair on Old Airport Road, West Plains. Relax, they'll take care of it when you hit that deer. Buy or sell real estate with Iron Brand Realty in West Plains. And then, Travis, we've got a list of 30 people.
Oh, my goodness.
That have joined the Zizzer Booster sponsorship. And, of course, you hear their commercials every time we try to take a break. And we really do appreciate all those people that have put forth a little effort to get on the radio so that you folks can listen to Travis and I and Harlan as we bring you Zizzer football for the 2025 season.
And folks, remember those people who are doing the sponsorships, because that's one great thing about doing business locally. They're giving back to the community, so go do business with those sponsors. We really appreciate it. I remember a couple of years there when we were over, we had maybe 3 or 4 sponsors.
Yeah.
You know? And those guys, talk about somebody sticking with you. That was good.
Yeah. When we go 0-10 and nobody listens, they go, "What are you guys doing tonight?" "Oh, radio? Well, we're going to go downtown."
We'll give you a great deal on sponsorship, though.
Yeah. Zizzers are on the field. They're ready to take the second half kickoff. The Vikings are ready to kick it away. The ball will be placed at the 40-yard line. West Plains has the 14-6 lead, and we're about to play football for the second half. And this game has gone by in a hurry. And we had a short halftime, only a 15-minute halftime rather than those. And the fact that both teams are close to the field, the clock started very shortly.
Went by quick. Now we need to have a quick score here to start.
We might as well return a kick. Everybody else has.
Yes. Let it go.
Zizzers to receive the kickoff. West Plains, well, let's have too many men on the field again.
There he goes. Now we're getting one off.
Well, I think he had an equipment problem, so Taylor's going to come on his replacement. So we're down now. We're ready to go. We do have 11. They have 11. We're ready to play. 12 minutes on the clock. Second half is underway. Taken at the 25-yard line by the up man. And that's number 13 for the West Plains Zizzers. Jacob Moore takes it from the 25 out to the 7? So it's 1st and 10 West Plains at their own 37-yard line as we start quarter number 3.
And that was good field position to start off with. Moore caught that, just ran right up the middle behind his blockers, got us some good yardage.
Well, here comes the West Plains offense to the field. Ethan Miller, the quarterback. Running back, number 24, that's Jackson Taylor. And he goes into the slot. So Miller's back there by himself. This shows me they're going to be a quick out. And guess what they throw? An interception, almost.
Goodness gracious. You know, the whole idea on that play is you're supposed to have one guy go in the flat, one guy go down for a post, and one guy go sideline. That time, all 3 of our guys went to the same spot.
They were 3 of them were standing within 2 yards of each other, and the ball was thrown, and the only one that had a hand on it was number 10, the defensive back for the Vikings.
That's 3 drops tonight for Parkview.
1st and 10, or 2nd and 10. Inside handoff. Taylor goes left. Cuts it up. He's got the first down and more as he crosses the 50 as the West Plains Zizzers running game has taken effect here, and Taylor picks up a big chunk of yards from the 35 all the way down to they're going to mark him out at the 47 or 48-yard line, down at the 48, where it's 1st and 10 West Plains.
Now, I'll tell you what, I was really impressed with that time. Hunter, the offensive lineman, Paul,
was in front of him
the whole time, just knocking people down. Great play by Hunter.
Number 74, he's Mr. Everything. He plays a few plays every night.
He should.
He does. Offensive tackle, defensive tackle, plays on special teams. And it's 1st and 10 from the Viking 48. 1st and 10 West Plains, 11:16 to go, third quarter. Clock starts. Snap back, fakes the handoff, looks down the field. Throws it out here for Judd. He's wide open. Judd makes the catch, goes out of bounds at the 31-yard line. So that's another 1st and 10 as Judd was wide open.
Yeah, great job that time. Earlier we said something about all 3 were together. That time they spread out. Judd came across the field. Great pass. And good job by the offensive line for giving Miller all that time to throw.
Miller didn't have to run around and look for somebody. No. Judd was in the flat or in the deep third and makes the catch for a 1st and 10. Miller's in the backfield by himself. 5 wide receivers, 3 left. Now they shift back into a regular formation. Judd goes to the tight end. He's a big guy. Snap back, handoff to Taylor. Taylor left side, and he's not going to get anything, and guess what?
Flag.
We're going to go back 10 more yards because the referee, he had a better shot at the ball than the punter did, and he was 20 yards deep, and his flag was right on the money.
And he saw it.
So did I.
So we go from the 30-yard line back to the 40.
Yeah, we're going to have a 5-yard or a 10-yard penalty. It's going to be holding against West Plains, so that'll be on first down. It'll make it first down and 20. Or where are they going to mark it off from? They're going to mark it off from the 31 or from the 30. They said the hold occurred at the 31, so it'll be 10 yards from there, and it's going to bring up first and 20 from the 41.
Zizzers break the huddle. Did not have to run far.
No. First and 21. First and 20. From the 41. Zizzers go with 3 receivers, or 2 receivers left, 2 receivers right. Miller looks quick out. Caught by,
good play.
Hale makes the catch, breaks 2 tackles, and all of a sudden he's at the 10-yard line. So what a play by Hale as he made the catch. He was looking to get tackled, and they missed. He goes down to the 10.
And Hale just made a good move, spun out of that, and got good yardage and the first down for the Zizzers.
First and goal from the 10-yard line, or they're going to say, it's from the 15, I'm sorry. First and 10 from the 15. Vikings come up defensively with only 3 down linemen. Miller hands off to Taylor. Taylor up the middle, and there's nowhere to go as those 3 down linemen said, there's only 3 of us, but we're going to stop you, and they did.
And Parkview, too. I mean, they're well coached because one of the things you see those Parkview guys in there trying to rip the ball out, a good job to hold on to it.
And we got a Viking down. We got a timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Helping in your community is a great feeling. Howell County Habitat for Humanity is working on building their 31st home this year. If you would like to be a volunteer, it is easy and quite rewarding. Habitat for Humanity needs volunteers to work on Saturdays. To step up to be a volunteer, call or go by the Habitat Restore at 1109 Porter Wagoner Boulevard. Do it once, and if you have fun, do it again. Howell County Habitat for Humanity, helping families one home at a time.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
First and 10 from the 15. Into that jet sweep, Travis, that's your play. Unfortunately, this time, that's Hale who gets tackled for no gain as he tried to go to the left side from the right side, and the Vikings were there to make the play, and it's going to bring up a third down and 10 now from the 15-yard line. So Hale made the big pass reception to get it to the 15. Now it's third and 10 from the 15-yard line.
We're in that sweep. The defensive ends for Parkview doing a good job now, not letting things get outside them.
Okay, third and 10. You go with 3 receivers to the right side. Taylor's in the backfield. Taylor, they're going to roll right. Miller's going to throw. He looks. He throws into the end zone, and it's incomplete, intended for Hale. It goes in and out of his hands, and it's going to be fourth down and about 10 to go. And the Zizzers, are they looking for a field goal? Because Cobb can hit it from here.
Yes, he can. Cobb is an excellent kicker, and we talked about that earlier. It's a major difference.
And he's coming into the ball game. So the Zizzers are going to go for 3. The ball's at the 15. The kick will come from somewhere around the 21, 22-yard line. So that's going to make it a 50 or a 32-yard attempt. And unfortunately, they're going to move the ball all the way over to the left hash.
Oh, my.
So Cobb's got a little angle to negotiate from 32 yards. Judd to snap. Miller to hold. Kicks up. It looks good to me. And the officials, they say it's not good. Must have been outside the left edge, and it's no good. So the Zizzers get no points. And the Vikings hold, and they have the football down 14-6.
And it was a nice kick, nice hold, just down through the uprights.
Yeah, it was inside or outside. I couldn't tell, but it was not good, the official said. It was long enough, but missed the uprights, and it's going to be Viking football with, let's see here, 9:14 to go in the third quarter. Zizzers on top, 14-6.
I wouldn't be surprised if Parkview doesn't come out on this very first play and try to throw something deep.
They've had success getting the ball, getting people open deep. Is that Otto, number 11? Willie Otto, at quarterback. He's under center. Takes a snap, turns. Hiley, nowhere to go as he's hit at the line of scrimmage. That's the big guy. Listed at 6'1", 190, and he actually lost a yard back to the 19-yard line, where it's going to be second down and 10 for the Vikings from their own 19.
Hunter, once again, and on that play, good job by the defensive lineman. Also in was Freeman, number 73.
Second and 11. The ball at the 19-yard line. Vikings send 3 receivers to the left side. Otto looks that way. Quick throw to the flat. Man's got the catch. He's got people in front of him. He's across the 30. That's a first down out to the 32-yard line, and that's a 1st and 10 for the Vikings. Nice play made there by number 20 to make the tackle. That's Gavin Marshall, or that receiver could have gone a long way. The receiver is number 10, Hampton.
And that was excellent blocking by the Parkview wide receivers. They took care of the cornerback and inside linebacker.
1st and 10 at the Viking 32-yard line. Vikings with the football. This time they turn hand deep in the eye, and once again, the Zizzer defensive line is there to stop them. No gain on the play, and Jackson's wrapped up by number 20 again. That's Marshall, isn't it? Yes, number 20.
Marshall's in there, I think.
Gavin Marshall, yeah.
Cropper's in there doing a good job at that outside linebacker position. Keep this going. Second down and 12.
Second and 12 after the loss of 2. Clock runs inside 8 minutes to go in the third quarter here from Parkview. Vikings back in the eye. Quarterback under center. You don't see that much. Turns, fakes the handoff, rolls right, throws in the flat, and there's nobody there except the receiver. And that's number 10, Hampton. Hampton picks up, I'm going to say he's got 12. They're going to mark him enough for a first down out to the 42-yard line, and that'll be now what are we going to do here? First down, 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 42.
And, Paul, that was a nice play last time. They had all the motion go the other way, threw back in the flat, first down for the Vikings.
Zizzer's defense is going to have to step up. Vikings have it out to the 42. Snap back. Takes the handoff. He gives the ball away, and Hiley is going nowhere. The highly touted running back for the Vikings has not found many holes tonight. In fact, that time he loses 3 back to the 39-yard line, sets up a second down and 13. Unfortunately, that means the Vikings may throw now.
Try to throw it up in the air. We just don't want them to catch it.
Second and 13. The ball at the 39-yard line. Snap back, high snap, drops the throw, throws it in the right flat. Zizzers are there this time. Catch is made by number 2. That is Davis, and he's hit immediately by the West Plains Zizzers, Warren Lawson. And there's a gain of about, let's say they picked up the original 4 yards they lost, so it's 3rd and 10 from the 42-yard line for the Vikings.
Yeah, Lawson was playing that cornerback position, saw the play coming, got off his block, an excellent tackle.
This time they bring up 3 receivers to the wide side of the field. That's in front of the Zizzer bench. Snap back. Looks right. Pressure not there. Throws it right down the middle of the field, and guess what? This time number 34 held on to the football. That catch is made there by Wright, and he's all the way down to the West Plains 12-yard line as he was wide open down the middle.
Same play they ran in the first half. This time, instead of dropping it, though, he caught it. And that quarterback really puts the ball where it needs to be.
I was going to say, number 11, the quarterback, Willie Otto, put that one right where it had to be as the West Plains Zizzer defense gave up the big play. 6:14 to go in the third. It's 14-6, Zizzers on top. Otto takes the snap, turns, hands off deep in the eye, and once again, the Zizzer defense is stopping the run as Hiley is stopped for a gain or a loss of another yard. And let's hand off to Hiley more often.
Amen. I meant they try to run there. Like you mentioned earlier, they run the old I formation and stuff, try to get behind those linemen. But West Plains defensive line getting in the backfield, making stops.
They mark the ball at the. Well, where are they going to mark it?
They're talking about it right now.
Oh, we got a flag. That's why we're talking. 16-yard line. And looks like they're going to mark it off against the Vikings.
Good. That's a break for West Plains.
Well, I don't know what they're going to do. They don't know what they're going to do. Now they're going to mark it off against West Plains.
Oh, my. Parkview's going to break the huddle. Everybody's kind of wondering where to go. Here comes the call, Paul.
Face mask.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
So that's a
automatic first
down. The ball at the first be first and goal from the first and 10 or first and 5 from the 9. First and 5. It's at the 9-yard line. Snap back. Rolls right. In the flat. Right side, he's got a receiver out of bounds.
Oh, he caught it, but I don't think he got in the end zone.
He didn't get in the end zone. They're going to mark him out of bounds at the 1. Catch was made by number 2. That is Cordell Davis. Makes the catch, goes out of bounds at the 1-yard line. So things are not going well for the Zizzer defense. They have a hold or a stop, but unfortunately they had a face mask, and now it's first and goal from the 1.
Need that defensive line to get back there and cause a fumble.
Yeah, or a bad snap, something like that.
Interception. Surely they won't throw.
I was going to say, I'll bet Hiley gets the ball. Guess what? He does, and he's up the middle, and he's going to be stopped, I do believe. They're going to mark him no gain, so it's going to bring second down and goal from the 1-yard line.
Good job by Hunter getting in there and making a stop. Can't afford to let these guys get in the end zone.
They mark it at the 1, so no gain, but it's second and goal from the 1. And I bet that, I'll bet you the quarterback rolls to the right and either has the option to run throw. Otto does.
Yeah, because they have not done anything with being able to run it against them. Got to try to get outside.
Still in the I formation. Tight end left, one receiver to the right side. Otto takes the snap. Inside handoff, and this time Hiley is going to get a half a yard. He's still not in the end zone, though, Travis. They're going to mark him down at the half-yard line. It's going to be third and goal from about where are they going to mark it? They put it just inside the 1.
So they're going to have 2 plays at this, but good job on the first 2.
And we got Hiley wants to come out of the ball game.
He's like, Coach, I'm tired of getting beat up.
He's limping off the field, and that means a substitution, and Vikings may have to take a timeout.
They're not going to get ready.
12 seconds. Quarterback under center. Quarterback sneak, and he's into the end zone. So Miller goes in from a yard out, and the Vikings are 2 points away from tying the ball game.
Parkview missed their first extra point, so they'll go for 2 here, and if you're missing your extra point, you may as well do that anyway. The old mathematics, you'd be good 51% of the time on 2-point conversions. You're still better off than 100% at 1.
They're going to go for 2, it looks like to me, they want to put the ball on the left hash. They're obviously going to run a play. That means they're going to roll right.
Roll right to the wide side of the field. Yep. Hiley's back in there, too. Is he?
No. Number 1's not in there.
Okay.
They got number.
For a second, they took him out.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's back. He's over here on the sideline, I do believe. So they're going to go for 2. And you're right, Hiley is back in there. They're going to go with the shotgun formation for the extra point. Snap back, inside handoff, double reverse, and the Zizzers are all over that one.
That was such good defense.
That was a good defensive call for the West Plains Zizzers as they stopped the 2-point conversion. West Plains on top 14-12. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Do you have assisted devices that you no longer need, such as a wheelchair, a walker, a cane, or shower chair? You can donate it to Ozark Independent Living. They will in turn give it to someone in need. It's local people helping local people. Ozark Independent Living in West Plains at 1098 Avenue, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
If you have 10 minutes and online access, you're ready to open a new checking or savings account with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Already a customer? Just log into digital banking and click Add an Account, making the switch to West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Welcome. Simply visit westplainsbank.com and click Open Account. 24/7 convenience, FDIC insured, free debit card and e-statements. It's simple and convenient to open your account online with West Plains Bank and Trust Company. Member FDIC.
Smith, the kick down the middle of the field. It's caught there by number 1. That is Dominic Hale. And Hale brings it back to the 29-yard line where Zizzers will have it 1st and 10. And it's pretty important here, Travis, with 4:12 to go in the third quarter, that the Zizzers move the football.
You've got to move the football, play mistake-free. I meant whether or not it's a penalty, like we had defensively, had a stop, got the face mask, and they get the ball back. West Plains just needs to take control right here.
1st and 10 from the 30-yard line for the West Plains Zizzers. They come to the line of scrimmage. The offensive line gets ready in their 2-point stance. Miller calls for the ball, rolls right, pitches it back to Hale. Hale's down the sideline. Hale down the sideline still. Knocked out of bounds all the way down. Where are they going to mark him? The 38? They're going to mark him out at the 38-yard line, so that's a big gain. I don't know how much, but it's a big one. And the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at the Viking 38-yard line after the run by Dominic Hale.
Hale with a good run that time. He just went on. It was a reverse going around the other side. Number 13, Moore, our receiver, did a great job blocking downfield.
Moore hasn't caught a pass yet. We need to get him the ball.
Amen.
1st and 10 from the Viking 38-yard line. Miller, inside fake, gives to Jackson. Jackson with some yardage. That time he gets down to the 32-yard line. Jackson Taylor picks up about 7. Now let's make it 6. And it's going to be 2nd down and 4.
What I'm impressed with the Zizzer run game, too, Paul, is you look downfield and you'll see 3 or 4 of their linemen. These guys like to hustle and they're fast and they get down and make good blocks.
2nd down and about 4.5, 5 to go for the West Plains Zizzers. The ball at the Viking 33-yard line. Zizzers need to put points on the board as they lead only 14-12 with 3:25 to go here in quarter number 3. Zizzers with a tight formation. Miller calls for the ball, fakes, turns it up himself. Miller to the outside. Miller cuts it up. Miller inside the 20. Miller inside the 15, down at the 14-yard line, and the senior quarterback, that's his best run of the season. Well, we've only played 2, but that's the best play he's had on the ground.
And good job by Coach Ackman of setting that up. They faked like they're going to do that jet sweep again. Motion went all there. Miller just turned around, spun, went up the field. Good run by Miller.
Miller takes it to the 14 where it's 1st and 10 for West Plains. Less than 3 to go in the third quarter. And the Zizzers on top by 2, 14-12.
Got to put points on the board here.
Miller, that quarterback in the shotgun. Snap back. He hands off to Taylor. Taylor is inside the 10. He's down to about the 8-yard line, so that's a pickup of about 5. And the West Plains Zizzers offense is doing what they need to do, Travis. They're moving the football and taking time off the clock.
And Taylor talked about this earlier, how patient he is waiting for all those lines. He does a really good job doing that.
He played quite a bit as a junior last year, and, of course, now he is the feature of the running back core. Now the Zizzers go with 5 wide receivers. Will we shift? Yes, we will. We're going to come back to a tight formation. 2 tight ends, full back house, or full house backfield. And Miller just says, I'll keep it. I'll get inside the 10, or no, I won't either. I'll get down to about the 6, and that's going to bring up a 3rd down and about 2 for the West Plains offense as we're inside 2 minutes to go here in quarter number 3.
And folks, when Paul's talking about shifting, he means there's more than one person in motion. That time they had 5 different people shifting, and that makes it very tough for defenses to adjust.
So the West Plains Zizzers offense is on the field. Miller looks like he may be a little shaken up. He's trying to get some air.
He got hit on that last play. 3rd down and 2.
Unfortunately, the play clock's at 10. We better hurry up. Down to 5. Miller takes the snap, hands it to Jackson, and he is going to be close to the 1st down. Where are they going to mark him? It's a matter of which official they use, and they've got the official coming in from the near sideline marking it at the 5. The official on the far sideline marked it at the 4, and they're going to take the guy that marked it at the 5.
Yeah, which one are we going to pick?
So it's fourth down, or are we going to measure?
Should measure. But nope. They're just going to say, hey, run the ball.
It's fourth in a very short yard. And the Vikings take time. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Yes, it's that time again, back to school. So if you're looking for fast, reliable internet, then you need HughesNet. Did you know that HughesNet is faster than ever before? Plus, it comes with unlimited data and home Wi-Fi, so you can get all your schoolwork done no matter where you live. Give me a call today at Miller Satellite and Home Store, and I can save you $30 a month for the next 12 months with a price lock guarantee. Once again, that's Miller Satellite and Home Store, 417-255-1972.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan. We are now selling bulk feed available for pickup at our West Plains store. Stop in and fill feed tote sacks, bulk containers, and feed boxes. There's no need to go anywhere else. Buy in bulk and save. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
Snap back. Judd with it. Judd says, I can get the yard, and he did. He took the snap, puts his head down. The 6'4", 200-pounder got the first down all the way down to the 3-yard line. Zizzers have it first and goal as the big guy named Judd. There's been a few Judds play here at West Plains.
Oh, my goodness. Great athletes, great family, and he just took that quick snap out of the shotgun and went in, got the first down.
Miller's back at quarterback. Miller takes the snap. He's going to run up the middle, and I think he's in. So Miller goes in from 2 yards out, and the West Plains Zizzers are on the board with 39 seconds to go in the third quarter, and the Zizzers get the touchdown.
You know, and Paul, a lot of times in that old spread offense, when you get down in that 1 and 2 yard line, they really don't line up like they used to. But that time, the West Plains offensive lineman made a huge hole for Miller. Ran into the end zone untouched.
Double tight formation, a full house backfield, and the Zizzers get the touchdown. Cobb in to kick the extra point. The left footer from the 10, that'll be a 20-yarder. Snap back, picks up. Look good to me. Officials, do you agree? Yes, they do. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Is it about time for a new heating and cooling system? Butler Heating and Air, your authorized Train dealer, says now's the time. Because now through November 15th, you get an instant rebate on a new Train system of up to $650. Get unbelievable comfort and reliability with a new Train system from Butler Heating and Air. It's hard to stop a Train.
BHA, Butler Heating and Air. Call 256-7984.
Building lasting relationships, one customer at a time.
I've always wanted to be a nurse, but life got in the way. Kids, work, bills. It felt impossible. Then I discovered Missouri State West Plains has flexible programs that fit my schedule. Now I'm training for a career that gives back with job security for my family. Where do I want to be tomorrow? Helping others and building a future for my kids.
Missouri State West Plains. New beginnings, endless possibilities.
All night back here with Travis Smith. We're at JFK Stadium, downtown, Parkview High School. Zizzers on top, 21-12, and Cobb to kick it away. Let's kick it to somebody that's not going to return it. And he's going to put it on the ground. It's going to be picked up at the 15-yard line by the Vikings. Up the middle he comes, and he runs into a bunch of white jerseys at the 30. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 30-yard line. And, Travis, we've got a 9-point lead.
9-point lead is good.
Yes, it is.
He's going to have to score
more than once.
Yeah, because you can always go for the 2-point conversion. But last time they went down the field, finally hit the open man on the pass. They'll try those plays 2 or 3 more times.
I got a feeling that they're going to try to run number 34 down the middle of the field because he's been open 3 times. They've completed it twice, and this time they line up in a slot I formation. Quarterback dropped the ball, picks it up, rolls right, pressure comes, throws it down the field, and it's over the head, intercepted. It's picked off there by number 11, Joshua Long, in the right place at the right time, and the Zizzers have the football.
Good job by Long playing that cornerback position. Came up, saw the quarterback, overthrew it under great pressure from the Zizzer defensive line, and so we get the ball right back. And, Paul, this way go for the jugular.
Well, I was going to say that play was a bad omen from the beginning. The quarterback dropped the snap from under center, rolled to the right side, pressure came, he threw it up in the air, and Long was there to make the interception. 1st and 10 for the Zizzers at the Viking 48-yard line. They come up with 2 receivers right, 1 receiver left.
There's that shift again.
Taylor in the backfield. Now we got a tight formation. Motion man. We're going to hand off to the motion man. He's going to throw it. Down the field. Man's wide open. Nice catch. Nice throw and catch. And that time it was number 13 making the throw, Jacob Moore. He's not had a reception, but he had a completion.
Yes, he did, and a good pass by Moore. The nice thing about that play is he's got the option on whether or not he wants to run or pass. Saw his man open, put it in the
And Wyatt Dew made a nice catch down the field. The Vikings were able to recovering, but it's a big gain all the way down to the 17-yard line where it's going to be 1st and 10. Dew goes wide to the left. Moore stays in the ball game. He was kind of shook up after the throw because they got to him. Taylor to the left side. He cuts up in the middle. He's still running. He's in the end zone. No, he dropped the ball.
Oh, my gosh.
Who got it?
Such a good run, and then the ball comes out right
and
there.
And Vikings say they have it. The Zizzers say they have it. The officials haven't indicated who has it.
The Vikings all night, too, have been their coach stripped that ball out, and that time they did.
They're putting the ball at the 1-yard line, so obviously West Plains came up with it as Jackson Taylor gets it to the 1. It's going to be 1st and goal from just outside the goal line. Guess who's in the backfield? Number 21, Judd. Do you think he's going to get it?
Snap it right to him.
They're going to. The Vikings take time. We'll be back in a minute. Here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
So you bought the Chevy Trail Boss for the farm, but somehow her coffee's in the cup holder and the seat's set just right for her. And now she's taking it on her shopping trip. Guess whose truck it is now? Together, let's drive.
This is John Bailey, personally inviting you to come to Bailey Chevy GMC to find your new truck today.
Bailey Chevy GMC, home of the Bailey factor.
Need CPAP or BiPAP supplies? Skip the wait at Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment. Reorder easily from home using our Patient Hub app or website portal and get your supplies shipped straight to your door. For a faster, hassle-free experience, call ahead at 800-874-8504 or order online today. Ozarks Healthcare Medical Equipment, 1703 West 8th Street in West Plains. Our community, our commitment, our care.
Travis Smith, we got the end of the 3rd quarter. Travis and Zizzers are on top, 21-12, and they have the ball at about 1 foot line, and the officials are slowly walking the ball down the field. They hadn't even crossed midfield yet.
That is crazy. Show a little sense of urgency, guy.
Well, I hate to say this, but I don't think. Oh, the referee is on a jog. That's the first time I've seen him move that fast, right there. And I can't say anything because if I was a referee, I couldn't jog at all.
Same thing.
Yeah. I can't hardly walk, let alone jog. Anyway, Zizzers have the ball 1st and goal at the 1-yard line. And in the backfield, number 21, Hayden Judd, the big man. Let's see what they list him at. 6'4", 190. Wow. Judd at the quarterback position, surrounded by Zizzer offensive linemen. Snap back, takes it up the middle, and we got a flag, and I'll guarantee you that was the Zizzers offside.
Yeah, a lot of times you get a different quarterback in there.
No, Vikings. So they moves it from the 1-yard line to the half-yard line.
Half-yard line. Sometimes you get another guy in there, and the cadence changes, but in this case, it worked out best for us.
Ball moved to the half-yard line where it's 1st and goal for the West Plains Zizzers as we start quarter number 4. Zizzers with an opportunity to put points on the board. Judd, guess what he's going to do? Takes a snap. Oh, my God, it hit the ground, and the Vikings got it. Just what you don't need to happen. The ball goes right through his hands, Ball hits the ground, and the Vikings pick it up at the 12-yard line. So instead of being up 2 touchdowns plus, we're up 9 points, and the Vikings have the ball.
And Paul was very fortunate, too. It wasn't a scoop and score because, I mean, he just did a good job of falling on top of that. Boy, oh, boy, can't make mistakes like that.
No, that was a big one right there. Ball's at the 11-yard line, 1st and 10 for the Vikings as the Zizzers mishandled the snap, and the ball hits the ground, and the Vikings were the only ones close enough to get on it.
And that, too, when we say that, I mean, we're not blaming any one player, just a situation where you fumble on the 1-yard line.
1st and 10 Vikings, 11:55 to go in the ball game. They have it. And we got a timeout on the field. We got a conversation going on between all the players.
They're having a meeting.
No powwow.
I think we had a little confrontation between one of the Zizzers and one of the Vikings after the fumble recovery.
So referees are saying, keep it between the whistles, gentlemen.
Gentlemen, 1st and 10 Vikings at their own 11. They got 5 wide receivers. Otto at the quarterback, takes a snap, looks left, throws left, down the sideline. Guess what?
Wide open.
Did he make it? Yes, he did. They're going to say he was in bounds. He catches it at the 39-41. Where are we going to go, fellas? Mark it somewhere.
Davis caught that. Another good pass by that quarterback, Paul. He
threw it right on the money.
Yes, he
out
did.
To the 41-yard line. So the Zizzers go from having it 1st and goal at the Viking 1-yard line to the Vikings having it 1st and 10 at their own 41, and the score hadn't changed. 1st and 10 from the 41. Otto, under center, turns, hands deep in the eye. We like to do that more often.
Yes.
Hiley is tackled for no gain, or maybe a gain of 1, but he has not had a very good evening because the West Plains Zizzer defense has kept him from getting anything at all up the middle on the line of scrimmage.
Hunter does a good job up there, along with 79, Peyton Allen. Allen's made a lot of good plays tonight.
2nd down and 10, the ball at 41. Now they go to the 5-receiver set. This means throwing it out there someplace, somebody to try to catch it. Otto stops the throw, throws on the right sideline. Man is wide open. Ball's caught by number 7 for the Vikings, and the Zizzers can't get him down as that's JoJo Dickerson who's got the 1st down, and we got a flag on the play. And I don't know what this is, Travis, because it's 5 yards down the line of scrimmage. We got a hold against West Plains.
Interesting.
It wasn't on the defensive backs because they weren't anywhere close to those guys.
It was like, when you said he was wide open, it was wide open. Yeah.
So the ball is going to be marked at the Zizzer 47-yard line. So it's going to be 1st and 10 at the 47, or do they take the penalty and they're going to take the spot of the ball? It'll be a 1st down for the Vikings from the Zizzer 47-yard line. So the holding against West Plains is going to be nullified by the big play by the Viking offense.
And worst is Parkview now has the ball in Zizzer territory.
We go from having it 1st and goal at the 1 to they having it 1st and 10 at our 47.
Quick turnaround.
Still 11 minutes to go in the ball game. Vikings come up with a tight formation. Hiley by himself in the backfield. Turns, hands it off to Hiley, and guess what? He's not going anyplace. Nice play there made by number 62 for the West Plains. That's Raiden Wilson, senior defensive lineman. Makes the tackle, no gain, actually a loss of about 1, and brings up 2nd down and 11 from the 49-yard line. Actually a loss of 2.
73, Freeman did a good job of getting back there in the backfield and disrupting that play.
2nd down and 12 from the 49. Vikings have the ball. We're inside 10:30 to go in the ball game. They trail by 9, 21-12. 5 wide receivers. Snap back. Looks left, throws a quick one left, caught, and it's going to be close to the 40-yard line, so that's a pickup of about, let's give them 8, 9, but it's going to bring up 3rd down and about 5 to go for the Vikings from the West Plains 42, and you know, Travis, this is 4-down territory.
Yeah, this 4-down territory, and they're going to throw the ball, too, because they have not been effective running.
And the Zizzers are going to have to get up in their face, I'm afraid of, and that means they may be open deep.
Yep.
Here they come, 4 receivers, 3 to the right side. And the Zizzers do get up in their face. 3rd down 5. They roll right. They look right. Hiley throws it. It's incomplete, so that's going to bring up 4th down and 5 for the Vikings from the Zizzer 42-yard line. No flags on the play, and this is a pretty big play right here.
Yes, it was, and that time Judd back there did a great job knocking the ball down defensively. Got to have this play.
4th and 5 for the Vikings from the West Plains 42-yard line. They got to get to the 37 for a 1st and 10.
If you're telling your defensive line right now, too, guys, don't jump because they will try to get West Plains to get offside.
They're going to go with 4 receivers, 3 left, or 5 receivers, 3 left, 2 right. This is going to be a pass. Let's see what happens. Call for the ball. Snap back. Otto looks down the middle, and it's incomplete, and no flags. No flags. We got a turnover on downs as the ball's incomplete. It's the Zizzers get it back. 1st and 10 at their own 42.
We were so lucky, too. You can tell that receiver's upset. I mean, it was just right there. He just dropped it. Parkview tonight, too, on the ones they've dropped, it's almost like they were so wide open. I think they were thinking to themselves, hey, there's no way it could be this open. But they did. And so, fortunately, West Plains gets it on turnovers.
So the turnover at the goal line doesn't hurt them too bad. The only problem is they gave up about 65 yards. 1st and 10 for the Zizzers. Inside 9:30. Snap back. Going to throw it out here in the flat. It's caught, and Marshall's going to be hemmed in, and Marshall's lucky to get 2 as he gets to the 44-yard line. As he caught the ball in the flat, had to be turned around, and when he turned around to catch it, there was all kinds of green jerseys around him.
People all over there, and they had a good fake going the other way, but he caught that, and the Parkview defensive linebacker came up and made a good stop.
2nd down and 8. Clock continues to run. We're inside 9 minutes to go here in the ball game. Miller in the shotgun. Calls for the shift. They go to a strong formation to the right side. Let's see if we run that way. Yes, we will. Taylor has got some yardage out to the 50, so he picks up about 6 on the play, and they got a flag on the play, and I think this is going to be a hold against the West Plains Zizzers because there was a Parkview Viking trying to get his jersey back on.
He really took it off. That's what you call protecting your running back.
They're going to mark that one off right there. That's going to be 10 yards, so instead of 3rd and 2, it's going to be 2nd down and about 15.
Mark it all the way back to Paul to about the 37, 36-yard line.
They're going to put the ball at the 36 where it's going to be 2nd down. Clock is stopped with 8:40 to go in the ball game. Zizzers up by 9, which is important. That means the Vikings have to score twice.
2 possessions.
Yes.
Big offensive series here.
2nd down. Miller calls for the ball. Snap back. Takes the handoff. Looks down the field. Steps up. He's going to be tackled in the backfield, and he throws it away, and that could be grounding, and it is grounding. So that's another penalty. Are they going to take that and mark us back another 10 yards, or are they going to just take the play?
Well, they're definitely going to call the grounding. Miller's like, I don't understand what the problem was. The referee's like, you got to have somebody close.
Yeah, you can't throw it to the grounds crew.
Oh, Paul, they're going to mark it from the spot of the foul.
5 yards from the spot of the foul?
Oh, my goodness.
Oh, I didn't know that was a penalty.
Oh, my goodness.
That makes it 2nd down, and I think that's a loss of down, too. Intentional grounding against the Zizzers. That's a loss of down, so it's 3rd down and about 40.
Amazing. Went from, could have been 3rd down and 2 to now 3rd down and 40.
Zizzers have the ball at their own 18-yard line. They got to get to the Viking 48 for a 1st down. Clock is stopped with 8:30 to go in the ball game. Judd comes to the left side. Miller calls for it. Hands off. And Taylor Jackson down the sideline getting knocked out of bounds.
Oh, that's out of bounds.
That was a late hit out of bounds, but no flag. And that stops the clock. The ball's at the 32-yard line, and it's going to be 4th down for the Zizzers to punt it away.
It'd be important to have a really good punt here. My goodness. I don't know how they didn't call that.
That was a late hit out of bounds, but there was no flag. and the Vikings are going to get the ball back with over 8 minutes to go in the ball game, down by 9.
Good punt needed here.
Yes, Cropper back there by himself. I bet we can stay in the tight formation. Nope, we're going to spread.
Oh, my goodness. Come on, Crop.
Good snap. It's a good one, and we got a flag. Let's see what this is on.
Calling it against West Plains.
Another 5-yard penalty. Zizzers are going the wrong direction. We've not done well since the fumble at the 1.
It's like 78-yard differential.
Fourth down and about 28. The ball is at the, they call the false start, not a delay.
And you've got normally the guys are really quick on the outside for Parkview. They're going to try to block this.
They're coming. Snap back. Cropper gets it away. Fair catch is called for and made at the Viking 47-yard line, where it's going to be 1st and 10 Vikings. They have the football with 8:17 to go in the ball game, down by 9, 21-12.
And good punt that time by Cropper.
Yes, it was.
High down there. 13 more was able to get down the field. The ball, and you got to stop them here. You cannot let them catch that ball like they've been doing.
1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 47-yard line. Oh, my. Otto in the shotgun. 3 receivers to the left side, 1 receiver right. Snap back. Guess what he's going to do? Throw down the left side. It's knocked away. I think that was number 68 who's got his hand on that. That's Morgan Groves. And Groves, a sophomore defensive lineman, got his hand on the ball, knocked it down, and it's 2nd and 20 or 2nd and 10. But we got a flag on the far side of the field.
Yeah, Morgan did a good job just getting those big old paws in the head and knocking that ball down.
The officials are talking it over. I think the Zizzers are going to get a sideline penalty because they're walking that way. They're looking at the referee walked to the West Plains sideline. Now they're going to talk to the illegal participation. Parkview had too many men on the field.
They'll tap on the hat and put them back. 1st and 15 now.
1st and 15 back at the 42-yard line of the Vikings. Otto, not under center, but in the shotgun. Asks for the ball, snaps back, looks right, looks left, throws out here in the sideline. Ball's caught, and there goes the runner. We're got more than a first down. Number 7 makes the reception. That's Dickerson. He's knocked out of bounds, and there's the flag.
Oh, my goodness gracious. Yeah, the great play set up by Parkview, and then West Plains came up and made the stop, and they went out of bounds, and West Plains made the tackle. And, Paul, that's going to be a 15-yard.
15-yarder from the spot of the foul, or from where the ball was blown dead. And that's going to take it all the way inside the 30-yard line for the Vikings, or it's going to be 1st and 10.
Yeah, Parkview on that last screen set up perfectly, had some good blocks, and then we get the 15-yard penalty.
So they're going to take it all the way down to the 25-yard line. 15-yard penalty against the Zizzers for a personal foul, knocking them out of bounds.
And what Paul said earlier, too, we're up by 9, so that means they'd have to score on 2 possessions. But Parkview has looked so much better the second half than they did the first.
Still 8 minutes to go in the ball game, and we're up 21-12. The Vikings have the ball at the Zizzer 25-yard line.
Parkview hit a Zizzer out of bounds and brought the official right there, and he wouldn't call
And the officials are trying to explain to the Zizzer coaching staff what the heck's going on. And we got a timeout taken by the West Plains Zizzers. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Fall is here, and at Don's Auto Service, friendly faces are the first thing you'll see when you walk through the door. Don's Auto Service makes sure their expert staff gets you the best and most qualified information on your vehicle repairs. Whether it's under the hood, maintenance, or tire related, they have you covered and are ready to get your vehicle ready for the upcoming winter months.
More than just a tire store. Don's Auto Service.
Save on America's favorite tractor, Kubota, from your family-owned Kubota dealer, Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains. Right now, get the L2502 package with loader, rotary cutter, box blade, and quick hitch for $394 per month with approved credit now through 9/30/25. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for details. That's Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment in Mountain Grove and West Plains.
Remember, we are names you can trust. Edgeler and Harper Farm Equipment and Kubota.
All right, back here with Travis Smith. It's 1st and 10 for the Vikings from the West Plains 25-yard line after the play and penalty. Pressure up the middle. Ball's thrown in the air. It's going to be overthrown, intended for the wide receiver. That's Ken Idley. The wide receiver ended up being a running back, and it's going to be 2nd down and 10 from the 25 as the Zizzers that time brought some heat up the middle. And the Zizzers defense that time made the play.
Yeah, Lawson, number 4, did a great job getting in the backfield. Having to call his name a lot tonight, but that's because they run away from him because he makes plays like that.
2nd down and 10 from the 25. Clock stopped with 8 minutes still. We've played for 20 minutes and taken 30 seconds off the clock. Otto drops again, throws it down the sideline. This time it's going to be overthrown, and nice defensive coverage there by Joshua Long as he was all over the wide receiver, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10 as the Vikings have taken Travis's advice and tries to throw the ball deep.
Yeah, just throw it. That's what they're doing. They're being successful. The Zizzers defensive line has done such a good job tonight stopping the run. Parkview says, we'll just put the ball in the air.
3rd and 10 from the 25. Zizzer defense has got to step up right here. A big play would be good. Otto by himself in the backfield. Snaps taken, drops back, quick slant to the left side. Plays are out there. And missed 3 tackles, and running back number 10, that Hampton, picks up the 1st down as he's all the way down to they're going to mark him at the 11, but I see a yellow flag at the 20. Let's see what that is.
Paul, Parkview in that first half basically was trying to hit the ball deep. Now they've changed here in the second half. They're just throwing 7 10-yard passes, and they're doing a good job blocking down the field.
Well, that time the block was a hold, and that's going to be a 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. So we'll go back from the 20 to the 30, and it's going to bring up 3rd down and 15 for the Vikings from the West Plains 30-yard line now, or make it 30-yard line. And it's 3rd and 15, Travis, and this is another big play. And you gotta step up and get those guys on the flat because he's going to throw it out here to number 2 or number 7 is going to catch the football
right away.
3rd and 15, snap back, fakes the handoff, pressure comes, throws it out in the flat, not anywhere close as the ball is incomplete, and it hits the turf, and that's going to bring up a 4th down and 15 as the Zizzers that time with pressure on the quarterback and playing the secondary there by number 2, Maupin, and the Zizzers defense looking at a 4th and 15. This is a big play right here.
Huge play right here because Parkview is going to go for it on 4th down. They have tried it twice tonight already.
And the Zizzers are going to play prevent defense. 2 rushers, 4 linebackers, 5 defensive backs. Snap back. On 4th, we got a timeout by somebody. Taken by the Zizzers. We'll be back in a minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
From your first paycheck to your first home, starting your own business, or celebrating your retirement, we're here for all of life's important moments. At Simmons Bank, our modern banking solutions make managing your finances effortless and efficient, so you can focus on what matters most. Simmons Bank, proud supporter of the moments that matter. SimmonsBank.com, member FDIC, equal housing lender, all accounts subject to approval.
This is Damon at TLG Peterbilt, Willow Springs. We supply parts for all makes of trucks and trailers to get you back on the road quickly as possible. If we don't have it, we'll get it. Find us on Highway 60 in Willow Springs or online at tlgtrucks.com for fast, friendly service to get you back on the road in no time. TLG Peterbilt, uptime all the time.
All night, back here with Travis Smith. We're still in Springfield. There's still 8 minutes, there's 7:35 to go on the clock. 4th and 15. Vikings take the snap. Pressure comes. He steps up. He gets hit in the head, throws the ball in the flat, and it's dropped. On fourth down, the ball was thrown in the flat to the running back, and highly unfortunately for him, dropped the ball because he had open field down the sideline, but he forgot one thing.
Catch the ball.
Catch the ball first, and it's Zizzer football, 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
That was a huge break for us.
Oh.
My goodness gracious.
Oh.
I mean, wide open.
Wide open.
Green in front.
He's not wearing a star on the side of his helmet, is he? That's a V. That's a V. Okay. That's for Raymond Blake.
Raymond Blake, baby.
Anyway, Zizzers have the ball, 1st and 10. We got 7:35 to go in the ball game. West Plains on top, 21-12. Miller in the shotgun with 3 running backs. He's going to turn and inside handoff, and that's Lawson. That's the first time he's carried the ball tonight, and he picks up about 5 yards out to the 35-yard line, where it's going to be 2nd down and 5 to go.
And I like the way West Plains, they basically have their quarterback and then 3 other running backs back there, and they're all going different directions. Very hard for the linebacker.
I can't remember what that formation is called.
We called it the Star Diamond.
Yeah, I was going to say there's 2 beside him and 1 behind him. And there's a snap ball on the ground. And that brings up a 3rd down and 9 instead of having a short 3rd down play. It's 3rd and 9 after the ball hits the ground, and that time Miller said, I'm just going to fall on it rather than try to pick it up. So 3rd and 9, clock is running. We're inside 6:40 to go in the ball game. Zizzers on top by a 21-12 score here in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, Miller did just a smart cerebral thing there. Fall on the ball. Don't try to make anything happen. Have another play.
Now we're on a 3rd and about 8.5, 9 yards to go, and the Zizzers need a 1st down to keep the ball and the clock running. Miller turns, drops the throw, pressure up the middle, throws it over the middle, and in and out of the hands of our best receiver, number 13, Jacob Moore, had it, and all of a sudden he didn't. And, I mean, that was in and out of his hands, and now it's 4th down, and the clock stopped, and the Zizzers are going to have to punt it away.
Great play and good.
Moore was wide open.
Miller had a great pass right to him, too.
So, once again, Cropper's going to have to punt it away, and the Vikings are going to bring some heat. So it's 4th and 8, 6:14 to go in the ball game. Good snap. Cropper gets it away.
Oh, yeah.
It's going to hit the ground, and it's going to take a Zizzer bounce. Oh, it makes a real good Zizzer bounce down to the 29-yard line where the Zizzers down it. It's 1st and 10 Vikings with just over 6 to go in the ball game, and the Zizzers lead by a score of 21-12.
Good job. Cropper tonight has done such a good job of getting that ball. High arc on that ball, giving his teammates time to get down the field. And that last play, he had a good bounce, rolled another 7 to 8 yards.
So the Zizzer defense is going to have to step up. You know they're going to throw it. And you got to look down the middle of the field. West Plains comes out in their 3-5. Judd walks out with one of the wide receivers. The Zizzers are outmanned on the right side. And that's where they're going to throw it. And there's Judd. Blew that one up.
Gracious.
Aiden Judd just said, hello, welcome to Zizzer territory, as he hit the running back just as he caught the ball. There's a loss of 5 on the play. That brings up 2nd down and 15.
Not only did he hit the guy right when he caught it, he got rid of his block and just pushed him right off, too. What an athletic play by Judd.
2nd down, 15. Zizzers with the defense on the field. 5:30 to go in the ball game, up by 9. Vikings in the shotgun, 5 wide receivers, looking for them to go left. They're not going to throw it toward Judd. They don't. They throw it the other way, and the wide receiver, number 10, who just got pounded, picks up about 8 yards. Hampton on the reception picks up about 10, and it brings up 3rd and 5 from the 35.
Good job by the defensive back, staying back there and not letting them get anywhere.
Now we got to not give them 5 yards. Otto calls for the ball. Snap back. Throws it into the flat. It's going to be caught on the outside, number 2. That's a reception by Davis, and the Vikings have a 1st down out to the 43-yard line, and the clock stops, Travis, with 4:52 to go in the game.
Yeah, the way they're throwing those outside routes balls, the receivers catch it when they do, and then they just get out now and stop the clock.
1st and 10 from their own 43-yard line. Otto in the backfield by himself. Snap back. Pressure comes up the middle. Throws it over the middle. Ball's caught at the 50-yard line, but the clock continues to run as it's 3 yards short of the first down, and the Vikings hurriedly get to the line of scrimmage. Zizzers better hurry up and line up. They got men moving. They want the ball, but they got men moving. This should be a penalty. Snap back. Otto looks pressure, throws it over the middle, and it's intercepted. Was that? It was Cropper. Luke Cropper has the football, and the Zizzers have the ball at their own 45 as Cropper had the ball fall on his hands, makes the play, and the Zizzers have 4:21 to go to get this victory.
And, Paul, they're still down there at the bottom of that pile in the scrum fighting for the ball, but Cropper's like, I'm not giving it up.
And the Zizzer offense is coming on the field. The officials are pointing towards West Plains first down. Woo, what a big play by Cropper.
Big break there. Big break. Now the key here is
that time Otto was being pressured, and his ball didn't get way as near as he wanted, and Cropper would happen to be right where the ball landed. Miller in the shotgun. Taylor in the backfield. Snap back. Taylor, right side. He's got yards. He's to the 50. That's 5. That's first down. Or on a first down play, you pick up 5. Leaves you second down and 5 to go. Clock's running. We're going to be inside the 4-minute mark in the ball game when this ball snaps.
Take that all day long. 4 or 5 yards on each one.
And the play clock's at 28.
Nice. Zizzers doing a good job managing the clock here. Take as much time off as they possibly can.
Miller looking around, snap, hand off to Taylor. Left side. Oh, there could have been a hold there, but no call. And Taylor's got the first down, and the Vikings are looking for a flag. They're taking falls.
They're like, what's going on?
They're saying, hey, he hit me late. I got held.
Yeah, now he's coming off holding his hand.
Yeah. Anyway, it's a first down. The Zizzers have it 1st and 10, and we've got a timeout as Taylor goes to the sideline on the injury. So Jackson Taylor goes to the sideline. In comes for the West Plains Zizzers. Who's going to be our running back? Oh, it's going to be number 4, Warren Lawson.
Maupin's got some speed.
Miller and Lawson in the backfield. I don't think we're going to throw it. We better not. Miller looks things over. He's watching the play clock just like everybody else is.
20 seconds.
Yeah, he is going to watch it a long time. Snap. Lawson has the ball covered up, picks up 3. That's plenty when the clock is running. We're inside 3 minutes to go in the ball game. Zizzers have it 2nd down and 7 at the Viking 41-yard line in Travis. 3 good plays right here, and this ball game's over.
Yeah, and that's one thing, too. As we talked about clock management, there was about 15 seconds still left on the clock on that time before they snapped the ball.
So we're down to 15 seconds now. So
staying in the huddle longer.
Yeah,
that's smart.
Stay in the huddle longer. That way you don't have to stand at the line. 2nd down and 7. Miller, inside handoff. Lawson's got the first down and more. Down the middle of the field. Lawson to the 11-yard line. So the Zizzers have it 1st and 10 at the 11, and that may be ball game, Travis.
Yeah, Lawson just did a good job hitting the hole right there. Got kind of worried. Another guy went out, but Lawson came up, almost scored a touchdown, and now we've got a Parkview guy down on the field.
We've got several Parkview guys down on the field, and we're going to be back in 30 seconds here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Hi, this is Taylor Grubauer with Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains. We have a huge selection of Buick SUVs in stock. Buick Encore GX, Buick Envista, Buick Envision, and the all-new 2025 Buick Enclave. The best discounts, the best selection, the best price. And, hey, we are Howell County's only Buick dealer within 100 miles of any direction.
Together, let's drive to Taylor Grubauer Chevrolet Buick and GMC in West Plains for great service and the best price.
Wife played volleyball for Trish. Tell me. Back here with Travis Smith. Zizzers lead by a score of 21-12. We got 2:28 to go in the ball game. The Zizzers have it at the Viking 11. Nice run there by number 4, Warren Lawson, who's come into the ball game as Jackson Taylor has walked off injured. Or with the limp, let's put it that way. And, did he drop it? No. Okay. Warren Lawson takes it all the way down to the 2, where it's going to be 2nd and 1 for the West Plains Zizzers from the 2-yard line.
Yeah, they could get a first down without scoring a touchdown, but we just wanted to get the touchdown.
We want points on the board and the clock to run. And Zizzers are taking their time. The play clock's at 17.
We're up 21-12.
2nd down and 2 from the 3. Zizzers in the eye. Turn. Guess who? Lawson, touchdown. And he deserved that one. He carried the ball every time that play. So with 1:44 to go, the Zizzers take a commanding, they're up by 15.
Good job by West Plains. That offensive line all night has been opening up some good holes. Now need a good kick here by Cobb.
Now Cobb will come in for
Cobb can kick the extra point. Zizzers on top, 27-12. They're going to get victory number 1 this week. Look for victory number 2 next week at Hillcrest, or when Hillcrest comes to town. Cobb's kicks up. Well, good. So the Zizzers have a 28-12 lead. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Attention small business owners.
I'm State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, and I'm a small business owner too. So why not insure your small business with a fellow small business owner who also happens to be a good neighbor? If you have questions on your business insurance, business auto insurance, small business retirement plans, or group life insurance for your business, contact me, State Farm Agent Justin Shelby, today in West Plains and in Houston.
It's a new fun place to eat and play golf indoors. Par 4 and More is open on West Highway 160, just 2 miles west of Walmart. Par 4 and More has a full-service restaurant, 3 indoor golf simulators, and 1,400 square feet of arcade. Get a group together, bring your clubs, or use their clubs, and shoot around on one of the golf simulators. It's Par 4 and More. Search them online, Par 4 and More, or on Facebook, Par 4 and More, a country club for all.
Full night back here with Travis Smith. We got a 28-12 ball game. Zizzers on top. The West Plains Zizzers lead by, 28-12. That'd be 16. Yeah. And the Zizzers will kick it away from the 40-yard line. Cobb to do the kicking. I bet this is a ground ball, just like the last 5, except let's not let them run it back.
Don't let them run it back.
Cobb kicks it up, and it's fielded by the Vikings at the 47-yard line. So let's just give them good field position at the 47, but they didn't run back the kickoff.
Yeah, and the good job on 44. He wasn't expecting that. He caught it and just went down.
Yep. 1st and 10 for the Vikings from their own 47-yard line. They still got time on the clock, 1:44 to go in the ball game. Zizzers lead by 16, which means the Vikings would have to score twice, go for 2 twice, and make it to tie.
So basically 4 scores.
Yeah. 1st and 10 from the 47. Zizzer defense, they're playing prevent. Imagine that.
2 guys rushing.
Otto in the backfield. Takes a snap. 2 guys rush. Nobody gets close. He throws it to the sideline. And, the guy didn't get out of bounds, and then we got a face mask penalty against the Zizzers, and that's going to mark off 15 more. And that's going to take the ball all the way down to the 30, and we've played 1 play.
Yeah, ironically, too, like you said, the receiver should have been trying to go out of bounds. He thought he'd get some more yardage, but he got some more yardage because we just came up and ripped his face mask off his helmet.
Yeah, so the face mask penalty against the West Plains Zizzers, going to mark it off another 15 yards, and that'll take the ball all the way down. They only call it a 5-yarder.
Inadvertent then. That's good.
Okay, so it takes it to the 41-yard line where it's 1st and 10 for the Vikings. From the Zizzer 41.
And waiting on the chain group again.
28-12, minute 35, and the clock is stopped. Now it's started. Snap back. Pressure comes. Throws it out in the flat. Defensive man fell down, but the defense comes there in a hurry to pick up a 5, but the play is inbounds and that will keep the clock running.
And good job by Lawson. He scored that last touchdown. Now he's one of the only guys rushing. Goes in, makes a good tackle.
2nd down and 5 for the Vikings from the Zizzers, 36. Down inside a minute to go in the ball game. Otto rolls right. Pressure comes. Throws it over the middle. Ball's caught by the Vikings at the 25-yard line, and then a bunch of tacklers get there, wrap him up, and the clock will continue to run because I think the Vikings may be out of timeouts.
They called 2 right away, and they called that 3rd one on that last series.
Inside a minute, and the clock is stopped because of the first down. Start the clock with 59 seconds to go. 1st and 10 from the 25. Snap back. Otto looks for the ball. Looks down the left. Looks left. Rolls left. Throws it down the middle of the field, and it's going to be incomplete. Knocked out of the hands of the wide receiver. Nice play there by Dominic Hale to get that ball loose, and it's an incomplete pass. Brings up 2nd down and 10 from the 29 or 25.
Hale didn't try to do anything fancy, intercept or anything, just knocks the ball down.
44 seconds to go in the ball game. Zizzers up 28-12, but the Vikings have it at the West Plains 24-yard line. Zizzers on top, going to get the win. It's just a matter of what's going to be the final. Otto drops. Pressure comes from the outside. Throws it. It's going to be caught, and it's going to be enough for a first down. No, it's not. It's not enough for a first down. It's only a pickup of about 6, and the Vikings take their final timeout. We'll be back in 1 minute here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
It's rock chip season. Okay, let's be honest. With the roads around here, it's always rock chip season. When you get a rock chip, go see Kevin at SMP Quality Auto Glass. He can fix your rock chip and keep it from spreading and making your windshield look more like a road map. If you need a whole new windshield put in because you waited too long, he does those too. SMP Quality Auto Glass, next to DQ in West Plains. Show us your crack.
It's time to start planning for a vacation. Will Banks Tire reminds you to check your tires before you hit the road. Will Banks Tire in West Plains is the tire guy that can get you back on the road with new tread and a price you can afford. Plus, once you buy a set of tires from Will Banks Tire, you can come in anytime for a free tire rotation for the life of your tires. So once you're a customer of Will Banks Tire, you will always be a customer of Will Banks Tire. Located at 201 West 2nd Street in West Plains.
That wasn't Miller. That's our quarterback. Yeah. That's Willie Otto. Otto tries to hit the man over the middle on 3rd down, so that's going to be a 3rd down play. That's going to make it 4th down and about 4. And the Vikings have 34 seconds to go. They're down by 16. Zizzers lead 28-12 here in Springfield against the Parkview Vikings.
You know, what's amazing, Paul, too, is like you said, they only have 2 men rushing, 9 people back. West Plains is still getting pressure on the quarterback.
That's because one of them is number 74. Snap back. Otto throws it in the left flat. He's going to get the catch. He's going to get the first down, so that means the ball game will continue as he's across the 15 down to the 11-yard line. Clock stops with the first down. 29 seconds to go. Vikings hurry to the line of scrimmage. Zizzers have got to play D. I know they don't want to give up points.
No, ever.
Because you can still run an onside kick. Otto in the shotgun. Clock stops. Starts. Shot it back. Going to throw it over the middle. And it's in the out of the hands of the wide receiver. And that's going to ring up a stop the clock, but it's 2nd down with 19 seconds to go in the ball game. Zizzers lead 28-12. And there's about 3 plays left here, Travis.
Oh, my God. And Otto, he is so good about putting that ball exactly where it needs to be.
Yeah.
I mean, that was the 4th drop tonight by Parkview.
I was going to say that one was right in his hands, and he, let's put it this way. He needs a star on his helmet. Cowboy fans are not liking Paul tonight. And the Chiefs are I don't know what the Chiefs score is, but it's probably not good.
San Pablo.
Otto looks right, rolls right. Pressure comes. He's under pressure, and he's tackled. That could be ball game.
Oh, they're going
Lawson.
Throw a penalty.
What'd they throw a flag for?
Oh,
he picked
just
it up.
marking it. He
picked it up.
Okay, good. Good.
And why did they stop the clock? They stopped the clock.
12.8 seconds.
Interesting.
Now they start the clock.
There we go. Now we're going.
10 seconds. That's the ball game. Vikings aren't coming out of the huddle. It's all over. Now they take time out.
12. Coming back in 60 seconds. We'll have Taylor Grubauer doing West Plains postgame show on 100.9 The Train.
We'll be back in 30 seconds here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
Local people helping local people. That's what Ozark Independent Living is all about. Ozark Independent Living helps the disabled, the elderly, Medicaid recipients, and disabled veterans remain in their homes independently. Do you know someone who needs help? Contact Ozark Independent Living today in West Plains, 417-257-0038.
Your care, your choice, your independence. Ozark Independent Living.
All right, back here with Travis Smith. We got 3.9 seconds to go in the ball game. Vikings have the ball at the West Plains 25-yard line after the sack, and this could be the final play. Snap back. Otto looks down the middle, then throws it down the right sideline. It's into the end zone, and it's going to be almost intercepted, but not. But the ball game is over as the ball hits the turf. The Zizzers win 28-12. We'll be back in 3 minutes. Let's wrap this one up here on the radio, KKDY 102.5.
There's nothing better than football. And just like the Zizzers bring power to the field, Cape Electrical Supply brings power to your projects. Whether you're a contractor, business, or DIYer, we've got the electrical supplies you need to hit a home run. From wiring and lighting to tools and expert advice, Cape Electrical Supply is your trusted teammate. Visit us in West Plains or check us out online. Cape Electrical Supply, powering our community, one connection at a time.
Shrimp Runner Seafood is now open in West Plains across from the Civic Center at 109 St. Louis Street. Call ahead or stop in and pick up fresh Gulf crawfish, fish, and shrimp that's shipped every week. Hey, make things awesome. You can check out Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn, serving up boiled shrimp, crawfish, and crab legs. Wow, it's spectacular. And it's right here in West Plains. Shrimp Runner Seafood and Shrimp Runner's Boil Barn. Check it out.
This is Roadrunner for Junkyard Dog. You got your ears on? Come on. 10-4. What can I do for you? I just passed you, son. Where'd you get all that chrome and them chicken lights? Come back. Rick's Truck Repair. They got the biggest selection of chrome and LED lights within 100 miles, and they're my go-to place for repair, so I'm not down for long. Mercy me, my Rick's got some issues. What's there, 20? They're on Cell 63 in West Plains next to Highland Dairy. This is the Roadrunner, and I am headed to Rick's Truck Repair. I am gone.
If you're a pro or even a do-it-yourselfer, Wind Supply of West Plains is your store. Wind Supply of West Plains is your supply store for A.O. Smith water heaters, Delta faucets, Milwaukee tools, Klein tools, and all the accessories you need to do your plumbing yourself. Find them in West Plains at 1015 Preacher Row Boulevard and online at windsupplyofwestplains.com. Wind Supply of West Plains is for pros like you.
This is Ginger with Miller Satellite and Home Store. Did you know that HughesNet is faster than ever before? Plus, with it being back to school time, I can save you $30 a month for the next 12 months with a price lock guarantee. So if you're looking for fast, reliable internet, then you need HughesNet with unlimited data and whole home Wi-Fi. So you can get all your homework done no matter where you live. Give me a call today at Miller Satellite and Home Store at 417-255-1972.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we have it all for you. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, where we love what we do.
Hi, this is Jordan. We are now selling bulk feed available for pickup at our West Plains store. Stop in and fill feed tote sacks, bulk containers, and feed boxes. There's no need to go anywhere else. Buy in bulk and save. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply in West Plains.
Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply since 1974. Hirsch Feed and Farm Supply, we're more than a farm store.
All night back here with Travis Smith. We're going to wind this thing up as the West Plains Zizzers win the final score 28-12 here from Springfield Parkview JFK Stadium. West Plains wins the ball game 28-12. The Zizzers scored first. In fact, they scored the first 14 points. The first score, Judd, a 13-yard pass from Miller. Cobb with the extra point made it 7-0, earning the first quarter. In the second quarter, with 1:31 to go, Taylor on a 16-yard run. Cobb kicks the extra point to make it 14-0. However, on the very next play, the Vikings return the kickoff 75 yards to make it 14-6 at halftime. The Zizzers, however, still lead 14-6 in the third quarter with 4:17 to go. Otto on a 1-yard run for the Vikings. The run failed, so it's 14-12. And then with 39 seconds to go in the quarter, Miller on a 2-yard run. Cobb kicks it 21-12. The Zizzers don't look back from there as they score with 1:44 in the game when Larson goes in on a 3-yard run. Cobb the extra point, 28-12. The Zizzers get the win. They improve to 1-1. And next week they'll host the Hillcrest Hornets in West Plains. And last I heard, Hillcrest was taking a beating at the hands of the Rolla Bulldogs.
So hopefully come out, support the Zizzers. Going to have a good team. These guys like to play. They're fun to watch. Got some improvements need to be made, but we're still a lot better off than I thought we'd be at this point of juncture in the season.
I was going to say we're 1-1. Next week we go for win number 2. And the game time, 7 o'clock at Zizzers Stadium. Don't forget, if you can't make it, you can always catch the radio here on KKDY 102.5. For Paul Knight and Travis Smith saying good night, everybody. We appreciate your help back to the studio, and take care.
West Plains Zizzers football on Hot Country KDY has been brought to you by
Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet Buick GMC, TLG Peterbilt, West Plains Bank and